Hello everyone, it's the Watch Along, Liverpool, Leicester, or more specifically, Leicester versus Liverpool, because they are the home team and Liverpool are the away team, and that is the way in which those fixtures are presented. Speaking of presented, this show is brought to you by me, Paul Machin, and alongside me is the wonderful Christopher Pajak. If you want to interact with us throughout the evening, you can use the live chat, or if you want to interact with Ross, just tweet at the Redmen TV. I'm sure he'll be made up. How you doing? How you feeling?
Very good. I'm excited for this game now, Really excited for it. I like the footy.
It's, yeah, where I kind of am with this one, I've got an overriding sense of confidence here, which I think should be borne out in the 90 minutes now. And therefore, when I say that and think it, that's where the only anxiety ever around the football match comes from me just having those thoughts and feelings, because when you kind of you set yourself up for a fall in some way. But I can't. Football doesn't work this way, but largely life does work this way. We beat them in the week with effectively a B team, and for 45 minutes a C team. We've got our more or less our full strength side out tonight, and they played 2 days ago.
Against
Manchester City, and put in a full 90 minutes.
Yeah, it's one of them. I don't look too much at the cup game for it. I look at the City game and go, you know what, that was 2 days ago against Manchester City. That's ridiculously difficult. Then you've got us. I mean, that's horrible from the hot balls or whatever it is that's done, the supercomputer, however the Premier League fixtures are done, like 2 days ago against City, and then the other top side in the country 2 days later around the Christmas period, when your squad is completely depleted, when you've had everything else like COVID and all that type of stuff. Credit to Brendan Rodgers for kind of just giving it a go, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I know he's hanging on to his job a little bit here, but he shouldn't be defined by a result against Manchester City and possibly Liverpool as well in his job, because no manager in the country would be able to deal with what he's just had to deal with.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing for him, he's under pressure, but he's in that they're such a weird football club, aren't they, that he'll be as safe as long unless it goes catastrophically wrong, he'll probably be okay. But you're right, Brendan Rodgers kind of said the optimism they've got for this game is they're at home, and that is good. It is quite a horrible place to go to. There was a point where we had a terrible record there, but look back on last season, which was an absolute fucking nightmare of a game. Really, Liverpool just imploded in on themselves more than anything else. But think back to the season before that, where we put on an absolute footballing lesson for them.
The Boxing Day fixture,
the Trent Alexander-Arnold Boxing Day game, and that I'm more confident of that again.
That was just after we'd come back from the Club World Cup, wasn't it? Yeah. It was even better because of that. No one knew how we were going to deal with that and the travelling and everything else, and we just put on one of the best performances that Liverpool have put on, to be honest with you, under Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a super chat in from Ronaldinho Goat. $2 Canadian says, sorry, but Ox isn't good enough. Cater better any day. I find that,
I can't agree with you, mate.
No.
And listen, I actually think Cater is better, but if you think Ronaldinho is the greatest of all time, I can't agree with you. I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong about your name. And I think you're wrong about that just because you're wrong about your name.
Yeah, I just don't see the point. Yeah. Well, I was going to say, yes, I love Ronaldinho, by the way.
But he's amazing.
He wasn't even as good as Zinedine Zidane.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
there you go.
Yeah, he wasn't even the best player of his generation, let alone the best player of all time.
And he was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
And is there a chance of Rivaldo was slightly better as well?
Denilson definitely wasn't.
Denilson definitely wasn't. Yeah, but yeah, definitely. Edmundo, definitely not. We can go through them all. I get it. I know people like to say things like this. They're both Liverpool players. Why aren't you necking? I mean, if you're not a Liverpool fan, fine. Feel free to sow dissent. But as Liverpool fans, we should be made up. Because let's be perfectly honest, there's a chance neither of them are good enough to play for Liverpool, and they're both really, really good footballers. Oxlade-Chamberlain, as we said on the team reaction show, has been, since he's come back into the side in the last couple of months, he's been outstanding. He's had one game where he wasn't outstanding, and it was the only game Liverpool lost, and he was far from the only player who wasn't outstanding on the day. The Naby Keita's been pretty good this season as well, but you're talking about £85 million worth of talent who, on our best day, both start on the substitutes bench for Liverpool, and on their best day are as good as anything that we've got in this side. So yeah, I the fact that you get to start Oxlade-Chamberlain, the fact that you've got Naby Keita in reserve, I think bodes very well for us. Just looking at the subs bench, Chris. Obviously, Owen Beck is probably is the weakest player on the substitutes bench there. We know it's enforced basically because Thiago, no Minamino, and no Origi, so there's space there, and he's gotten the nod ahead of, like, for example, a Cade Gordon. Kind of. I guess maybe it's a bit of a reward because I thought he was brilliant when he came on against Leicester in the cup game, and maybe that's one of those things where we've got to make sure that we make Tsimikas fine for the next couple of games till Andy Robertson is back at least, and we're getting a couple of the midfielders back up to speed.
A little bit of the reward thing that you mentioned there, and maybe just that again, Klopp playing. I mean, we spoke about this in a different context before, but like going through that centre-back thing last year where he tried the midfielders and he's just got, I've got a left-back there.
Yeah.
I'll just use left-back.
Yeah.
He may as well be the backup left-back because he's the third choice left-back.
And let's be honest, if the game is done and dusted with 10 minutes to go, if you're 4-0 up with 10 minutes to go or whatever, do just throw Beck on, because why not? You know, give him that experience. You're better putting him on than putting Milner there, because what's Milner learning from 10 minutes against Leicester? You know, hopefully
nothing that he hasn't already forgotten.
Well, no, exactly. Yeah. Well, Milner, if nothing else, you'd be bringing on in midfield just to keep let's say Henderson, or let's say Fabinho, a little bit safer, kind of like we saw again in the cup game. Trig Josh with the £5. Thank you so much, Josh. Season's greetings, Redmen, and everyone in the chat. I hope you all and LFC have a prosperous new year. Yes, my God, we do too. We very much do too. It's interesting there, the start of the coverage on Amazon, and they were very keen to play up this, like, Liverpool keeping pace with City. That's the problem with the game in hand thing. As we've seen already with, like, Tottenham Hotspur and whatever.
Pressure.
Yeah, the games in hand are shit because you as fans, you can't help but go, oh well, you go 3 points plus 3 points plus 3 points equals this is how many points we're actually on. Whereas you're not, because you've got to go and play those games, and because we're chasing down City psychologically, that does put more on Liverpool than we probably
do you know
like.
What? There's no good scenario. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're winning the league, you're looking at this as a fan of the other club going, oh, they've got that. They've won that game in hand. I always give the people chasing. They've won them. Yeah, like, you know what I mean. But obviously you've got your points, so it's fine. So you get nervous before the game, but after the game you're like, oh, well, they do. It's fine. Yeah. What was I thinking?
It's more,
but that constant pressure when you're chasing, if you're the second game, is horrible.
And it's a psychological thing where because you're constantly playing catch up, it's physically impossible for us to catch them at the moment. Yes. So all we're playing for, we're just playing to be 3 points behind Man City and level on games. And obviously, you know, that all of a sudden, if you do lose 6 points, to Man City is a massive gap. But on the flip side of all this, hopefully it leads to City maybe looking at the table in the wrong way and going, oh, 6 points, and maybe thinking, oh, this is absolutely fine. And if Liverpool can get through January, because obviously we still don't know when Leeds is going to be brought back to, but if they think, because this is what happened to us when we lost the league to them. We were top of Christmas and we had like the 7 point lead or the 9 point lead, which became the 7 point lead, but they had a game in hand in the mix with all that. So really, it was like 4 points, and then they beat us, and then it was non-existent. So we know it can actually work to our favour, but Liverpool have just got it today, and we're talking about 4-0 wins and 3-1 wins and 4-1 wins. Who gives a shit? Just go and win it with at least energy expended.
Honestly, because the 6 point gap's scary at the top of the table, like, and it needs you can lose focus quite easily, to be honest with you. And then if you were to lose focus today and you were to be a genuine 6 points behind Manchester City, and then you've got Chelsea upcoming, which anything can happen in. Then you've got the African Cup of Nations and you're losing a few of your best players. Then all of a sudden the Champions League's back and you might be 10 points behind them. Mm-hmm. And at that point your focus shifts and you can't help that as a player. Mm-hmm. So you've got to be neck and neck with them, give or take, by the time the Champions League comes back, so that no one can lose focus. Yeah,
absolutely. And it'd be interesting to see with City as well, because you can't help but look at Guardiola and think, you'll think he can win it all, and why not? But if there's a percentage shift, he personally will want the Champions League because that's the thing that's missing from his Man City cabinet at this point. So yeah, keep it tight. Yeah, just keep it tight. Lorcan, Devon with the super chat. Thank you so much. Are you boys enjoying Naby's Christmas surprise?
Oh mate, he just made Christmas Day. Yeah. Made Christmas Day for us, didn't he? It was flying around the WhatsApps and everything. Like, I must have got sent it by about 4 or 5 different people. Like, I was just absolutely buzzing with that one.
For those who missed it, Naby Keita wore the Redmen Christmas sweatshirt, the Feliz Naby lad one, on Christmas Day and posted it on his Instagram.
It was his Christmas Day outfit.
Clearly.
Fucking boss.
Which is a big thing in Liverpool.
It's fucking huge.
Very big thing.
You know what I mean?
James R. All right, guys, have you seen this weird narrative on Twitter that Hamza Chowdhury has been picked to injure our players or because Norton's mistimed the challenge on Pereira? Weird LCFC fans. And they will, because so Steve did the Oppo preview, and the one on our site was sound, but he got like challenged a lot over the Morton stuff, and they've clearly got a bit of a thing going because Leicester fans are a bit odd, if I'm being perfectly honest. They're a bit like City fans, but in a different way. They're just a bit. They're just unusual, broadly speaking. Not individually, there's plenty of sound Leicester fans, I'm certain of it, but there are, broadly speaking, as a fan base, they're a bit odd. And so I must admit, seeing Hamza Chowdhury, who's the guy who injured Salah a couple of seasons ago, I did run through my mind. Not that I think he's deliberately on the pitch to do that, more that I think he's a weakness. And we need to be careful because I think in the heat of battle, I think he's the kind of loser who will go harder to try and prove a point. And maybe, Liverpool do need to be careful of that. Right, we're going to take a very short break, 2 minutes or so till kickoff. Scott Hawks has just thrown one in. We'll come to that in a second. Catch up on the super chats. But yeah, we'll be back in a short while. Hey, welcome back. Told you, wasn't going to be long. Scott Hawks, you god amongst men.
Did you try and do a toffee penny in there?
Oh, did a fuck toffee penny? You're insane. I went for the other.
I was going to say, you've done incredible.
Yeah.
You could have gone to the Highland Games with that type of fucking
and
shit.
Basically, I'd be spitting the first 15 minutes like Kanye through the wire if I'd gone for a toffee penny at that point. No. Oh, you dickhead.
That's all me, that.
You dickhead. Scott Hawks has sent a $50 super chat in. Anyway. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, fellas. You'll never walk alone. Thank you so much, Scott. That's absolutely wonderful of you. You wonderful, wonderful human being. Trig Josh says, beware Leicester. Salah Claus is coming to town. We've all been good boys and girls. He has presents.
Trig, you might have just come up with next year's Christmas jumper, mate. Nice one. Right, that down.
Salah Claus. Ben Pryor, who's been with us for 20 months. The man, the living legend, Ben Pryor. Love you guys. Hoping for another big win today. Us too, Ben. Absolutely. And Happy New Year from Chloe Blackpool. Thanks, Chloe. Chloe from Blackpool or whatever.
I'm assuming so. Her name seems to be Taylor.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Chris Liverpool.
Yeah, happy festive period.
Paul Liverpool.
And the build-up to
Ross Southport.
Yeah. There's Kirby.
Sorry.
Kirby.
Sorry, Ross.
Either way, he's not got a purple bid. No, poor bastard. Right, we're closing in on kickoff at the King Power Stadium. I've just bodied Ross for no reason whatsoever.
I'm such a tit.
No reason whatsoever. Drop a like on the video if you want Liverpool to win. We need 1,000. We are currently on 236 likes, which is rubbish. There's 1,000 of you watching. Let's get some likeage on the video. 1,000 to not lose. 3,000 to guarantee a win.
Come on, Liverpool!
For a big win. We are underway. The King Power ball sent into the channel, chested down, and Leicester already playing it round that midfield and back to their makeshift centre-back pair in there. It took me a little while to figure out. I don't know their team, but they're under pressure already. Timothy Castagne is forced to drop back. Hamza Chowdhury sends it long into the channel, one for Vardy to chase him. Virgil van Dijk, calm as you like, deals with it. Fabinho, Chimikas, Fabinho. Oh, I know, yeah. That's a shame.
The highlights will be good.
Yeah, absolutely. The only commentary team who might be better than us. Salah, back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. First time ball to Henderson. Is that wonderful interplay down the right-hand side. Henderson is free on the right wing. Well, Marshall's going to go back to Salah. Buys the throw-in high up on that side for the mighty Reds. Whew.
Shane O'Kelly says he loves Salah clause. I'll definitely buy one of those next year. There you go. You think Trig Josh? No commission, Josh.
Absolutely zero. You get a pass on it. We'll send you one. Probably.
Maybe.
Played back to Trent by Mohamed Salah. Leicester trying to box Liverpool in here. Fabinho doing well. Henderson tight spaces.
If we do
little back heel one. What a back heel. Fabinho nearly gets past his man. It's another throw.
If we do send you, it won't be tracked.
Yeah, second class. If you live locally, we'll get Ross to run it round. I mean, locally to Southport. Still a throw into Liverpool.
He lives that far away. There's a good chance he passes your house on the way.
Yeah. Right in the corner, over on that far side of the pitch. Trent to take again. Jota dancing around. Oxlade-Chamberlain's trying to free himself. Here comes Jota, takes it off and looks to turn, gives it back to Trent. Trent just lobs one into the box. It's going to be headed away, but it's headed away as far as Fabinho.
I wonder if they did what you made me and Tom do prior to like going and playing in centre half.
Yeah.
Right, lads, you're playing centre half, so you're not centre half.
As it turned out though, as far as
fucking needed big time,
yeah.
I was like, oh, what a tip, making me fucking do headers. Fucking me and Tom backing and forth, fucking big headers. All we did all game was head the fucking ball away.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a great shout here from Tom B. Actually says Amazon Stadium audio plus RMTV commentary is better than.
Oh,
there's
man.
There's an answer for you.
Oh.
Chowdhury just turns the ball over to Castagna inside Liverpool half. Goes back to him, he turns on it and he retreats back to the makeshift centre half pairing. And another just unorthodox clipped pass there. One sent over the top and it's one for Iheanacho to chase down. Trent up against him, does enough there. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I wonder if he called VAR. I wasn't sure whether he was. I wondered whether because Vardy went to the ball, he called it. Oh, he's off as well. Yeah,
they're both miles off.
But see, he kind of goes towards it.
Just got in Virgil's way a little bit. Salah comes back into Liverpool's half with the ball. Tries to find someone and does. Beautiful. Virgil's got it. Let's have Virgil's song. Let's have Virgil's song.
Yeah, lovely.
It's good to see his understanding with Mane. He's getting better and better. I thought it was really, really good. A couple of times this season. Certainly. Trent's got it on the halfway line. Big crossfield ball. He's found Chimikas.
Two of them back
edge of the penalty area. Whipped ball to the back post. Salah! Oh, not it that! Diogo Jota! Toe poke blocked. Whew.
They claiming something. Salah was out for something.
Trent's
what a ball by Costas though again.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Salah gets it. Is Fabinho now. He hasn't had a dig in a while. Oh, that's a late one. The referee says play on. And Matip fouls him. And it's probably going to be a yellow card. A yellow card for Matip. But not for Fabinho.
Okay.
I mean, Fabinho's was the worst.
Yeah, it was late, wasn't it? Oh no, actually, it's not a yellow card, is it? Good. Good refereeing. That was cynical. It was a professional foul, yeah. Whether it hit him or not.
Andy App with the £5. Thank you, Andy. Season's greetings, Redmen. Always enjoy watching the content and love the watch-alongs. Now let's beat Leicester. Thank you, mate. Yeah, us too, and let's hope that's the case. Good. Tackling by Mane. Salah's putting the pressure on now. Leicester looking to carry it out. Pinged ball into feet. This is where we need to be careful though. Just looking for those balls over the top. Trent wins it back. He goes for the ball over the top, which they also need to be wary of. And now they're in behind ever so slightly on that left-hand side. It's Iheanacho versus Trent. Trent comes out on top. Ball played inside. I need to learn it. I don't know enough about this squad anymore. I need to learn the numbers. Carl Martin, who's been a member for 5 months, says, let's go Reds. We got this. I hope so. Ball played in to feet.
Oh, Madison.
Iheanacho.
Dangerous
Madison
position.
got it.
Well
up
done,
against
Fabinho, not
just,
diving in.
Yeah, just stood his ground, and then
That's
that is a
brilliant, that.
wayward shot.
Brilliant by Fabinho there, just making sure that he couldn't get it onto his right boot because he knows what he wants to do. As soon as he picks the ball up, he's looking to turn it, and he just stood there and went, "I know what you're going to do, mate.
Yeah.
See you later."
That, I mean, side-footed
Too easy.
pass, miles high and wide there. And there's another little look at that crossfield ball and a half to Tsimikas, and then the cross.
Oh, it's a good cross.
It's clever by Salah to knock it down, isn't it?
Brilliant,
brings
Mane.
it down. Jota's wide left of him. Mane dancing on it, gives it to his Portuguese counterpart, goes back into Tsimikas.
Are we going to see the fabled Salah reverse to the sideline in a second to create space? It's what he does. Watch him, right? So he stands out there.
You say famous.
Yeah, because I said it last time. You weren't with us, were you? He reverses back to the sideline to create space, and then he gets the ball and runs at them like.
Oh, he made a great little run there. Trent went inside to Henderson instead. Salah tries to flick it around, loses possession, and Leicester can try and get themselves out of that corner.
Oh, well in Fab.
D Coma in the comments.
Oh.
Says
beautiful.
Mane.
Give him a run.
Great turn. Sadio Mane goes for the strike. Well blocked down. He says 4 a.m. kickoff in West Australia, lads. It's so bloody humid here. Yeah, boo hoo. With your warm weather. I mean, to be fair, it's been quite mild this Christmas, hasn't it? So I shouldn't complain. And it's also.
I don't know. I sent my coat away. It's fucking everything's been cold.
Can't believe you sent your coat away once to be fixed.
It's fucking stupid, isn't it?
Wait till summer when you don't need it, then don't send it away. Then send it away next Christmas.
It was a coat that I couldn't fucking do up, so it was fucking. I was fucked either way. I didn't expect him to go. Yeah, thanks for that. 5 weeks. I was like, oh, you bastards.
Henderson gets it from Salah. Tries the crossfield ball to Mane. It's nodded down. Wonderful little knockdown by Oxlade-Chamberlain. Tsimikas to Mane. Mane, toe-to-toe with his man. Goes towards the byline, drives towards the byline, tries to cross, keeps it in play. Flat ball into the feet of Salah. Salah finds Tsimikas. Great run by Costas.
No.
Oh, the Kerler cross.
Shit head out away by Thomas, wasn't it?
Leicester hack it.
That's what was fucking... Massive. That was where we were struggling.
Trent with the ball in. Oh! Headed away. Henderson the volley over the bar. Good effort by the skipper.
Stepping up on that is massive, though, because that's where we were struggling last week. It was that ball out from the box, wasn't it? And then they were first on it and just knocking it into the space. Matip getting in front of his man's massive there.
Good in from Jordan Henderson. Really unlucky. Just didn't quite get over it enough. It's between the sticks. About a metre over the bar in the end.
Am I right in saying, is Fabinho on 4 yellow cards?
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay, does anyone know in the comments, if Fabinho gets a yellow card, does he miss Chelsea?
I suppose that might tie into the Beck at left back, so Milner can come into maybe Milner comes into the DM again later on in the game if they're looking to protect him, if that's the case.
Because, I mean, we got pretty lucky there that he didn't pick up a yellow card. If it is the case, and it looks like, yeah, Love B says, yeah, he's on 4. Philip Graham says, yes. Nanny says, yep, Chris.
Don't they not get...
I don't know when it ends. That
at the midpoint of the season,
I don't know. I don't know when that ends.
Oh, Salah battling. It's going to be a goal kick to Leicester.
Cyber Sim says he does as well in the Discord. Nice one.
LFCJ's been a member, first teamer here on YouTube for 4 months. Practically always class stream with Paul and Paige. Thank you so much. Practically always... I mean, feels like he could have just said always there, but you've
taken the time to type extra words to make sure that you know that we've done shit ones.
Okay, occasionally we've not been very good at some point. Yeah,
thanks, twat.
Just keeping us honest there, like, yeah, absolutely. Kasper Schmeichel out to the left back.
I practically dislike you.
Well met.
And theoretically, by the way, just in case you were wondering.
Yeah. Mane, he's inside the 18-yard box. Oh, try for Jota.
Go for the ball!
Jota and
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Go on, get it out to Trent.
Got it stuck between the two of them there. Neither own the ball. Tsimikas has it back and left back and plays it all the way.
Okay. Piece of switchboard stuck in your teeth.
Matip. Trent Alexander-Arnold, loads of space deep on that right-hand side. Salah's come inside of him. Henderson's wide right. Salah's got it again. Curled ball in behind the back line, looking for Jota. Well marshalled and back into the welcoming hands of Kasper Schmeichel. Let's have we all.
Oh, Mane's stolen it.
He's cut out the pass. Mane's into the box. Good tracking back there in the end by Samari.
We've got a Salah fan in the comments. Bad.
Ian Locke with a super chat. Thank you, Ian. Merry Xmas from Seattle, boys. What's the biggest disagreement you guys have had about a Liverpool player?
Liverpool player? I don't know. I felt you. This is probably recency biased, and it's not. It's probably not. But I felt you were really down on Nat Phillips last season for ages when you didn't need to be.
Yeah.
But I didn't disagree about it. It just
never said he was shit. Just said he's.
You just
yeah.
All right, maybe we did disagree about it because he wasn't. No, I don't know. Like we probably more disagree about other fucking players who don't play for us because we tend to just like all of ours, don't we?
Yeah.
And managers and stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably, I don't know. What is the answer? Do any stick out for you?
Liverpool now, but like you having a greater love for defensive football is the fundamental difference between our loves of the game. Kendall tried to take the quick throw and lovely dummy there. I love the fact that Jordan Henderson is prepared to try really petty schoolyard tactics in football matches. It adds to how much I love him. Like that. Is it the City game when he was it like to Aguero or something? He goes like whoa and does like the raw close down.
You fuck.
Shouts boo when people are shooting.
I love that. All football players do that. But I'm convinced that when someone shoots from distance, he shouts all day. Like the most annoying thing when you miss the shot is to hear someone go all day at you. Yeah. I'm convinced he does it. Fucking De Bruyne has just had a shot from all day, lads.
All day, lads. These are shit, these.
Yeah, they're fucking brilliant shouts. These are fucking shit.
It's one of my favourite things about being in the ground is that inevitable how long into a football match before someone in earshot shouts, these are shit, these. True, Josh, did we ever buy a worthy replacement for Xabi Alonso? Wow. Bloody hell. Yeah? We must have done.
We've won the league.
Because we're much better now than we were when we had Xabi Alonso. I suppose in terms of like what we think Xabi Alonso was.
I don't think we bought him actually. I think
just made Gerrard it in his
I just think he plays right back for us.
Yeah.
And we got him. What was that?
It was your grass.
It wasn't me this time though, because my legs were tucked under my chair.
It was you kicked it a couple of minutes ago and it's been hanging
on.
on.
Hey, lad, fucking hell. You know what I mean? It's like me trying to hang on to my 30s, this. Coming for a while, but it's not going to fucking last forever.
David Long, Hendo versus Vardy for best wind-up merchant. Yeah, definitely. I hate Jamie Vardy, but I kind of like that I hate him because I don't think there's enough loathsome characters in football anymore. It's become so homogenized, just generic footballers with no character, feelings or opinion, and the ones who genuinely have it are just rubbish anyway. Simicast has passed his man, cuts it back flat. It's bubbled up, man. He's still got it. Can he get it out of his face? Gets it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Can he pick out a man
in your face?
And it's a throw into Liverpool. Man, he just couldn't get it out of his feet at all.
It was like me ma telling a story. He was just dawdling on it.
Salah's got it. Salah's dancing. He's been brought in. Penalty! Penalty! Double a pen to Liverpool. Salah tripped inside the 6-yard box there. And it's going to be a penalty. Oliver's going to check it. Salah just dancing, completely taken out.
That's a midfielder. Sackle that, innit? Centre back doesn't do that.
Got a whole host of DMs around him there, and it's Ndidi. Yes, indeed
it was.
It is a foul, and it will be. He's pointing at the ball. He's saying, "That's what I didn't get, ref."
I was aiming.
I got none of that. Oh, look at that there. Oh, isn't that great? Oh, I'll try for that next time.
I'll remember you, and I'll get you.
And it will be Mohamed Salah to take Michael Oliver striding towards the edge of the 18-yard box, just instructing those Leicester players to get back.
That is a stance, isn't it? Confidence
power stance, that, isn't it? Power stance from the Egyptian
top
king.
right, as we're looking at it.
Bottom right. Oh, saved! And headed What is that camera angle? Oh, Salah's missed the penalty and the follow-up. And Leicester tear away down this left-hand side. Looking to try and play Vardy, and it's well blocked by the ginormous climbing frame figure of Joel Matip.
Come on, boys.
Still got some defending to do here, though. Shimikas has missed it. That's fine, man. Back to Alisson.
You know the fucking ground is bouncing now.
And Alisson looks for Mohamed Salah. Salah is normally so good from penalties.
It
was a poor penalty. It was to the keeper's right, left-hand side as we were looking at it, and just nowhere near the corner.
Should have gone top right, like I said.
or right
bottom
in general,
right. Yeah. It's really shit, actually. And it's just slightly too high for him, wasn't it? And he gets a third bite of the cherry.
Yeah.
I think.
It's right into the
hit it there. You've got to go centre or not. I think he gets a third bite at this.
Yeah, it has a right-footed swing and can't get it on the end of it. But 16 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. And yet Liverpool have missed the penalty. Mohamed Salah. Blimey. I should have given it to Diogo Jota, really. David Long saying Maddison in Salah's ear before he kicked. Yeah, well, he's another one, isn't he? I find him. I thought he was a massive bell end in the game in the week, but when you play with Jamie Vardy and you know how to be, if you want to make it at a football club, you can do worse than copy their greatest hero. So fair enough. Anyway, Van Dijk's got it, plays it forward to Jota, left hand channel, Tsimikas. He plays it back to Fabinho. Henderson gets it back.
God, he really is their greatest ever hero, isn't he? He's usurped Gary Lineker.
Yeah. Oh,
and Emile.
Jota tries to cut it back. Well defended for the moment by Leicester. Tsimikas tearing in, great press and caused the problem. Oxlade-Chamberlain just a little bit
overexcited.
Yeah. He's demanding. Trent carried the run on, but it wasn't there. Trent picks up the clearance instead. Henderson, bad ball to Salah. Salah's battling, and he's going to win a throw.
Somehow wins a throw in. It was his strength actually. Stepped in front of the man again, didn't he? Oh God, that's fucking gutting. That, by the way, the penalty, mate. 3.
Yeah. Salah.
Oh,
lovely turn, twisting his man inside and out. Fabinho is placed. Layoff.
This is where they're dangerous.
Just kicking the ball dead hard towards Vardy. Yeah. Iheanacho's wide left now. Vardy's trying to peel off Tsimikas at the back post. Picks it up. Great touch. Tsimikas has got to marshal him here. And does. Well done. Liverpool cut off the pass from Vardy and clear the ball down the pitch. Castagna, though, picks it up. Samari. Let's have a Liverpool song. Let's have Jordan.
Oh, well done, Jota. Go on.
Oh, Henderson going in there. Jota can't.
It was a very Lallana style winning the ball back. He jumped around him, I think, from behind.
Ball played into the channel for Salah, and then it's recovered and played back to Kasper Schmeichel. Only 574 likes. Look, if you listened to me ask for likes earlier, and you went, whatever, they need that to make sure you don't lose. Listen, you're the reason why Salah didn't score that penalty, so shame on you. If you want to guarantee that we do not lose this game, we need 1,000 likes. If we want to win it, we need 3. A lot of work to do from you guys. I can only do so much. There's only so many accounts that can like me on videos on. It's hubris at worst. At best, it's just quite time consuming. Tielemans warming up for Leicester.
Yeah, because we don't skip the ads.
Why would we? Yeah, never skip the ads. Never skip the ads on YouTube creators you genuinely like. I know it's annoying. Jordan Henderson.
He hurt himself doing that. Yeah, did he hurt his toe or something?
I don't know. He just looked like Henderson kicked the ball at him really hard, which he definitely did. Just whether that's what hurt him or whether he's done something else.
But David Long got it. Likes directly power Salah's shots. Come on, you know what to do.
There's a clear-cut penalty. Just a shame.
You can't hit it there. It can go dead centre and it can go into the side net inside, but you just can't hit it in the middle of the two. Like,
unless you've said the keeper.
It's just not.
It's just. To be fair, he's guessed the right side, hasn't he, Schmeichel? And Salah's made it easy for him. Unfortunately, just didn't quite have enough conviction on that. When you consider there's one the other week where he battered it into the bottom corner.
Is it me or like, you know, when we've watched like penalty shootouts and stuff, not just Liverpool ones, but the standard of penalties, generally speaking, I just think has gone up so much since when we were kids. Like
it has, because I think because of how they've changed the rules around goalkeepers, so it's so much harder for a goalkeeper because there's so much more stringent on what they can do. It's basically impossible, or it should be. It's even harder to save penalties
like
than it ever has
10
been
now, isn't it? That sort of kind of gets saved or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of mad. You really have to miss it or bottle it in terms of like what your approach is. Because I saw the fact that we were watching the Chelsea game on Boxing Day, and it was my uncle going, just with Jorginho, just stay still, just stand there. But the thing is, the keeper kind of does. But like in anything, it's funny how Pro Evo, this is the way of diving for pens, is if you pick before it's kicked, you can cover the full frame of the goal. If you wait until it's been kicked, you can only cover a short amount, and that's basically how it is as a goolkeeper. And that's why the Jorginho penalty doesn't get saved. The keeper goes the right way, but he can't get into the bottom corner, unfortunately. Right. Not much happening, to be perfectly honest. We're 21 and a half minutes into the match. Leicester have a throw-in near side of the pitch, midway in their half. Yes. Throw-in flicked on by Chardry. Virgil van Dijk will tidy it up, and he will kick it back to Alisson Becker. Let's have Paul Scouse or Tommy and trust that it will cause something to happen before it finishes, because odds are something will. Crossfield ball. And Trent Mane brings it down on his chest. So let it run through to Shimikas. Mane now. Back to Oxley Chamberlain. Chamberlain's been quiet, hasn't he?
So's Mane.
Yeah. Shimikas. Lovely ball. Henderson! Saved at the near post by Kasper Schmeichel. I don't know if Henderson got a touch on it, but it certainly put the Danish goalkeeper off, and he manages to keep it out, and they have to just set it for Oxlade Chamberlain. Lovely ball.
Oh, no. Get a touch. Oh, that's close to going in, that, innit?
Yeah.
It's on the line.
That was a bit better. A little bit better. Liverpool definitely been the better team, but...
Yeah, we've been the better side, and touch wood, like, they've not caused us any issues. That's the main thing. We're cutting them off at source this game, aren't we? When they get the ball, they're struggling to get out from the back. That's the difference, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah. I'm reticent to go over to the stats, to be honest, because I've noticed that it's like a minute ahead. And I don't kind of want to ruin anything for myself.
Salah, Mane, cut out. Matip plays it into the channel, and Leicester recover it.
Might just go to info
goal. Schmeichel under pressure gives it back to Fabinho.
Right. Okay, so I've gone to info goal because it doesn't tell me the scores on the page. So I've got Leicester's up now, right in front of me. They've not had nothing. Basically, completely.
They've had something.
Not had nothing.
They've had loads
not had nothing. Right, and Liverpool, I think, are all 3 Salahs. Maybe should we check that out? Salah pen, yeah, 15 minutes. Salah, yeah, Salah, yeah. Okay, Salah's 3. We're all from there. So that's all that we've done as well, apparently.
Sorry, is that all the penalty?
Yeah, yeah. And there will be a Hendo one now as well. Won't
Yeah.
They're all Ox. I'm not sure what they would classify that as.
Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. Nothing probably, given that he doesn't even make contact with it. That'd be interesting to know where that gets picked up. Trent, one arm in the air, right hand side, curled free kick, headed away for now. Oxlade Chamberlain will chase it down. David Delaney with the 4.99 super chat. Thank you, David. Sorry, crossfield ball again. It's a little short, but it will run through to Salah. Trent is on the corner of the box menacingly, floated toward the back stick, and it's well claimed by Kasper Schmeichel. Dublin Reds are loving this. We are playing well. Forget the pen, go again. Going to get a lot more chances. 3-1, says David. Yeah, you back Liverpool to continue to make chances. It's just, this isn't based in anything of this game. But you know that they've just got the capability of give them a sniff and they'll score, because we saw it with Vardy.
Does.
Yeah, we saw him in the week. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he's up against Billy Cometio, and there's streets of difference between him and Virgil, of course. But we know it's possible because he's
He's
been
done
a
it
top
to
Premier League
everyone
striker for so
for a
long.
long time. Yeah, you're absolutely right, mate.
Henderson gets the throw in far side. Surab Patil. I know this is ridiculous, but do you guys ever feel we wouldn't have won the Barca game if Mo and Bobby were available and Origi didn't start? Can't imagine anyone else scoring that corner. I mean, look, to the point, mercifully, we never have to know that. But
well done, Hendo. And kicked in the
Hendo
nuts.
got volleyed there.
Was it nuts?
Maybe in the nutsack. No, in the shin. Yeah, look, the way the crowd was and everything about that night, it wouldn't. Maybe we would have comfortably won it.
Might have been a 7.
Yeah, exactly.
What were you thinking about? Why would you stress yourself out about that type of stuff?
I know, yeah, it's bad, that, isn't it?
Just chill.
Trig Josh, 152 more likes, please. We're close to 1,000.
Yes.
Like. Sportscaster Tommy finished it. Oh, sweet.
I would like Robertson to aim for the bottom left.
What?
Oh, sorry, Chimikas, sorry. Oh, he's not even taking it. It's Trent.
Yeah. Oh, no, it isn't. Floated nowhere. Henderson
Again.
on the volley again. Skyward bound. At some point, that will return to the field of play, perhaps with snow on it. It was bent in towards. But it was an interesting point. I think it was Emma Hayes in the build-up team for Amazon, saying that they wondered whether we'd shift to in-swing corners because of how poor they've been from set pieces or not. We actually
conceded 2 against City from set pieces, didn't they? From the corners, I think. Obviously, was it Diaz and Laporte scored the goals? I remember Laporte definitely did. They've conceded more than anybody. I remember a graphic coming up in that game saying they conceded 12, and I can't remember if that was after one of them or after the second. I think it might have been only after one of them. But they're the worst in the league from corners.
Let's hope we can exploit that. Definitely.
It's something we found with Rodgers as well, to be honest, isn't it? We weren't particularly good from set pieces, defending them and stuff like that. It's just he put so much emphasis on outfield play that it's mad that he hasn't sorted that out, really.
Yeah, well, in fact, it was one of my big points on the build-up show. Is like, I'm amazed that he's not got a coach who can sort that out for him. But I think it's to do with his own hubris at times. Mane inside the box, we're just on X is in the box on that left-hand side. Ox is there. Shimikas has made the run. Mane bends it into Henderson. It's flicked on. Diogo Jota. He's dancing. Oh, well blocked, and he's offside. It was well blocked by Kasper Schmeichel. Shades of his dad, as always, in those situations. The star, yeah.
I think they fucking patented that, you know.
Yeah.
No other keepers allowed to use it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, you know. I wonder if VAR might have actually give us that one. Good goalkeeping.
Well, hang on a minute. We'd have had the ball then.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the perennial problem with having video assistant referee for certain decisions, is that we criticise when they don't flag, and then we criticise when they do. There's times when it's like referees are dickheads, right? But there's other times when I go, yeah, fair enough, yeah, that's a twat of a job. Iheanacho fed Vardy. Vardy is in. He is up against Van Dijk, and Van Dijk has just easily dispossessed him. I think he was offside as well. And playing
flag it then, you prick!
He did, yeah, he did. He's let it go. Jota, Liverpool on the breakaway now, but Jota's got 2 men around him, needs support, finds it in Shimikas. He needs a pass, can't find one ahead of him that he's happy with. Goes to Fabinho. Fabinho changes the angle. Trent, very tough.
Oh, look at Hendo's run.
Hendo. Salah. Still Salah. Is he going to pass it? He is, he's gone for Mane. Mane's still got it. I don't know. It's dispossessed finally, and Trent keeps it alive.
No.
And then gives it away and then gets it back. Trent. Cross, headed away. It's exciting, and I understand if it's hard to follow, because I find it hard to follow and I'm watching it. Leicester come away with Iheanacho down that left-hand side, but just couldn't quite break through the Leicester defences. Here's Chowdhury under pressure, returns the ball to the centre half. Oxlade-Chamberlain forces it back towards Mane. Left-hand side of the penalty area, flat ball. Jota. Oh, he just couldn't get it under control, but he's still got it. And the referee is given a free kick.
Fuck off!
It's a Leicester inside the penalty area.
How's he pick a man out there? That's absolutely brilliant. You just want him to bang it first time. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a foul. He's playing fucking hide and seek.
Let's just have a look and see what happens here.
He pushes Jota. Jota push. Oh, fuck off!
No, I'm not.
Get up!
If he doesn't go to ground, he doesn't get a free kick for that. Now, I mean, you know what? It's a true statement. I'm sticking with it, whether it's right.
Oh, Everton Newcastle postponed as well. Is that new news or
No idea.
okay? God, they're really fucking loving life at the moment. The Everton fans, aren't
This is
they?
as happy as Everton have been
Honestly.
in a long time. No footy whatsoever.
Mate, our Steve was asking for a Christmas miracle for the Boxing Day to be cancelled.
It's a bit like that episode of How About Your Mother where Ted does a rain dance because he needs it to happen so that I think Robin can't leave so he can tell her he loves her. It's Everton like that. They're praying for snow. They never wanted your players to get a potentially life-threatening illness quite like Evertonians just not wanting to see their team play football. Matip, ball out to Henderson, wide on the right, lets it run across his body. Salah now turning. Liverpool have got options here.
Oh,
He's
what a ball.
picked out Shimikas. Can we finally break through? No, blocked once again. Corner once again.
Control of this game at the moment, aren't we? It's ridiculous. I mean, 60% possession. I'm looking at 8 shots to their 2. Only 1 shot on target though we've had from that 8, and that's the penalty, isn't it? 3 big chances missed. Again, all Salah, all his penalty. But we are so in control. So in control.
Matip just lobs that one forward.
Snow, you say?
Yeah. Fabinho brings
I got
the head down.
snow.
Ox, who's just starting to come into the game a little bit more. Shimikas now. He's got Ox inside.
Oh, look
Here
at
he
that.
is. Oh, he looked up, tried to find that wide ball. Wasn't there just yet. It is now. Trent Alexander-Arnold, corner of the box. Lovely ball to Henderson.
that's
Great
brilliant.
ball over to the top to Salah. It just
Oh,
won't
it's
come down. It has that
save! He's fucking saved it!
Save by Kasper Schmeichel. Great reflexes there by the Dane. Corner to Liverpool.
He's got no right to save that.
Great ball from Henderson, that, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Terrible defending. And he's just like flapped an arm at it to get it up and away. Hell of a save. Wiping the sweat from his furrowed brow there. Kasper Schmeichel, corner to the mighty Reds. I'd love to see who it was. There it is. Trent Alexander-Arnold, outswinger, far side. To the heart of the penalty area. To Virgil van Dijk, nodded down, didn't get any power on it. Hacked away. Oh, Shimikas miscontrols it on the halfway line, but he's got it now.
I'm getting annoyed that we're not winning now.
Go ahead.
We're so much better than them, aren't we?
Is that what we've been reduced to?
Just fucking.
I need to feel the rage. Yeah,
fuck's sakes.
Much the better side here, but as yet unable to find a breakthrough. But it does feel like they're getting closer. Jota back to Shimikas. The amount of times we've worked Salah into really interesting positions has been good so far. Trick Josh here, Chris. Here's another one. He knows when you're not defending. He knows when you're not awake. Salah clause is coming to town. I feel like it needs a little bit of work, Josh, from being honest.
Yeah, like, you know, the middle.
You've got, but the good thing is you've got 11 months.
Yeah, you've got 11 months. Thanks, mate.
So, yeah, come back to us. 10 months, just to be sure. Just for turnaround time. Gary Allwood, if you guys could be a wrestler from the 80s, who would you be? Macho Man.
Oh, that's brilliant. I think he sent a super chat as well, didn't he?
Oh, class. Yeah, he did. Thank you, Gary.
That's brilliant.
Macho. Who would you be?
Who was the guy who... Oh, Big Boss Man.
Oh my God. I was literally going to just go, the Big Boss Man. for there you go. Fucking hell. Should have said it. That would have been much better content. The Big Boss Man. Go ahead. He had a great theme.
He had a truncheon, mate.
He did have a nightstick, mate.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You can beat people with it.
Truncheon.
I don't know.
Did he have a Bobby's hat as well?
I don't know. I don't remember him that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
D'Lo,
In the
you watching?
past,
Did he have a
Tories.
Bobby's hat?
Leicester playing some decent footy in the midfield now, looking to free Jamie Vardy. They seem to be putting him up against Shimikas quite a lot.
Oh, that's good play.
Football.
Fucking
Vardy's
twat!
into the box. Great
Yes! Well done,
defending from Joel Matip. It looked like Jamie Vardy was going to unleash a shot on goal there.
Go Gadget, fuck off, Vardy.
Castagna did really well to free him there. Great football from Leicester. Vardy danced in, and Joel.
Man.
It had a little bit of like, it obviously wasn't quite constructed the same way, but the way Harry Kane scored from the last week.
It looked a little bit more like us with the back heel and all that type of stuff.
Just that, you could just see that nestling in the far bottom corner, couldn't you? Vardy all day. Anyway, corner to Leicester. Best Leicester moment of the game so far, 35 minutes in. Dewsbury Hall, the notorious man alive, headed away for the moment, or headed up but not away. Leicester bring it down. Liverpool letting it pinball around the box. Trent with a left-footed clearance, one for Salah to chase down. Castagna just about gets his head on that, and Leicester can see possession all the way back to Alisson Becker. Let's have Mane.
Oh, go on.
Costas fighting with Chowdhury. Gives the ball into Mane. Mane to Jordan Henderson. Henderson's got Trent ahead of him. It's an awkward pass. And that's an even more awkward one from Trent. Here comes Joel Matip.
Oh my God, he's
Matip! Oh, lucky. Oh my!
Do it one day.
Good Lord! It was like fucking Ronaldinho and his pomp striding through the heart of the Leicester team.
Look at this.
Both foot faint.
Oh,
Round the last man. He should have dived.
damn
He
it.
should have thrown himself to the floor.
Oh my God.
Kasper Schmeichel clears it one away.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
just.
Nacho on the halfway
Is there a
line.
more exciting footballer in the world right now?
I think honestly, Ronaldinho, the GOAT, or whatever he was called earlier, should
Change your
change his
name.
name to Matip, the GOAT, because I would accept that. I wouldn't even split hairs over that. Because you could argue he's not even the best defender of his generation, but also you could argue that he is. Can Virgil van Dijk do that? No.
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Great play from Madison.
He's absolutely had salad pants down.
Virgil heads towards Trent. Trent under a little bit of pressure, needs to be smart here. Gives it to Matip. Matip curls one away to Mohamed Salah. Wonderful control for Henderson. Tried to give it to Jota. Cut out, and Leicester have the ball. Decent little spell for Leicester City this last couple of minutes.
Do you reckon any of the betting sites would give me Matip running from the halfway line and scoring a goal every game? And just one all season?
Maybe you need, if you create a good solid link with one, maybe they will give it to you. Vardy brings it down. Oh, great defending, Oxlade-Chamberlain and Fabinho. Henderson, lovely ball to Jota. Give it to Mane. Give it to Mane. No, Salah's still got it. And he's been dispossessed and he's annoyed. And indeed, he manages to get it clear. Shimikas has tried to bring Vardy down. Liverpool need to switch on here. Vardy. Nice little ball to Maddison. Maddison's going to put it across the box.
Fucking hell.
Cleared for now. Trent and Fabinho linking up to get it rid. But Liverpool just... Well, Salah played us into all kinds of trouble there, didn't he?
Just look at Alisson here. Because when he plays the pass through, Alisson normally charges out, but he steps back to his line, watch. Is that unusual for him, or is it because of where it is?
There's nothing he's going to do there that's going to positively impact it. All you're doing is you're leaving your goal line unattended for the ball to be cut back past you. I'm
so used to seeing him spring out that it was like. Well,
if he's going towards goal, I think he does. But he's only ever in a crossing position or a dwell on it for a touch. Yeah, exactly. Leicester really coming alive this last couple of minutes, playing a few give and goes, reverse balls, getting into Liverpool's box. But it does open the possibility of the counter-attack for Liverpool. It just hasn't quite clicked on the counter for us just yet. But it is forever the threat that Liverpool will possess.
It's a percentage past that.
Yeah, Henderson needed a bit more alertness from Mo Salah there. Gives the ball away. Leicester building in confidence. Vardy turns on it. He's offside.
Good.
Right, let's have...
John O'Connor saying here, have we seen Ox much yourself? I think he's come into it more and more.
Last few minutes, yeah. I think he's of the midfield, he's probably been the least impactful, but then he's also just cleared one, but a great blocking inside our box. So, yeah, he's okay, but we could probably do with a little bit more from him. Mane's just kind of operating in that space, where Ox is quite good. You'd want Ox kind of picking the ball up.
The way we've been playing with that midfield,
the deeper of the
well, Ox, Thiago,
yeah,
has been deeper, whereas it's not quite the same, is it, as what we've been playing. So yeah, it's about finding that space, I suppose. And the left hand side, Chimikas has been really impactful, but Mane's really just been clearing space for Chimikas.
Yeah, we had Mane on the ball a few times, haven't we? And standing his man up on the penalty area.
But again, there Mane makes the run into the centre, so Chimikas can get the ball and then he can start to play.
Good tackle there from Hamza Chowdhury. Mane's going to let it run for a corner to Liverpool.
Nearly 1,000 likes.
Nearly, but not enough. Get liking. 14 more.
Come on, corner. Let's do it. Let's do it right now.
Let's get corner
Let's do it
liking.
right now. Right now. Come on. Let's do it now.
Do it now.
Right now.
The game's not going to carry on until you do it.
Do it.
Costas! He shouts to Costas on the telly in the past. Costas Chimikas. Terrible flat corner. Salah can't control it. Goal kick to Leicester. That camera needs fucking off,
That one?
Yeah.
Spider cam.
It's nice for like sweeping establishing shots.
Yeah. The only time I ever thought, oh, that's a nice shot, is when they're behind the free kick.
Yeah.
But you can get that from somewhere else.
Yeah, which is, again, is great for replays. But like in live play, I mean, the Salah penalty to the point, I get it. They just give us the FIFA penalty eye view of it, which is kind of, I probably appreciated by a lot of people. But you lose the depth on what you're looking at. Like with the Salah header being a perfect example, you had no idea quite how he'd not scored the follow-up header on that one. Anyway, pricks. If we had a good tall striker, we'd be so good in games like this as Pilioka. I mean, that's a bullshit, that isn't it? I mean, unless it's Lewandowski, in which case, yeah, you're absolutely right, absolutely 100% right.
What was the comment, sorry?
About if we had a good tall striker, we'd be good in these games.
We've been good in this game.
Yeah. Chimikas, Oxlade-Chamberlain now, come on, drive forward at Ox, make something happen. Feet are just behind Chimikas, Mane's on the edge. Turns back towards Chimikas, gives it to him. Mane's made a run. That's a hell of a ball from Costas. Chimikas, Mane cuts it back.
Oh, he's left it.
Jota's left it. Salah's battling. Still got it, Salah. Looks for Ox. Whoa, good defending in the end. And what a tackle from Fabinho. Keeping it alive. He's got nothing ahead of him. Finds Chimikas again. He's got Jota to aim. Goes for the cross. Blocked. Corner ball.
If we had a tall striker who could do everything that our front three do, press, run, blah, 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 we would literally have Lewandowski because he's the only one.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like if Jota was another foot and a half taller, but he'd also probably have cost another £80 million to buy and all those kind of things. But yeah, look at this. Liverpool are really fucking good. Is the point. And I don't mean to slaughter you. It's a nice comment. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good Christmas. Hope you have a good Christmas. And Happy New Year. Next year. Trent's going for the in-swing and now Liverpool switching it up.
There you go.
Is someone going to make that run, looking for a flick on at the near post, do we think? Oh, he's gone to the heart. Couldn't be brought down. Henderson on the volley. Oh, skimmed. Nearly the top of the crossbar on its way over there. Schmeichel a full stretch.
It's the third time he's had that volley today.
Yeah, he's gotten. It's the closest yet.
It is the closest yet.
It's not far away, that is it? No. Just chopping down on it. It's about a foot over the bar. In the end, decent effort, but the score remains 0-0. As we head towards half-time, just over a minute and a half of normal time. Can't imagine there'll be too much in the way of stoppages. Schmeichel sends the goal kick long. Headed down by Virgil and head played instantly back over the top. Matip deals with it this time. Fabinho's under it. He flicks it up to Costas. Good touch, brings it down.
Go on,
Quick
Mane.
ball fired into the channel. One for
Go on,
Castagna
Mane.
versus Mane. Mane goes shoulder to shoulder. Castagna.
That's brilliant play, you know. Absolutely superb play because he gets on the inside of him, so he means that the pass can't be played. So he's got one option: hit it out for a Liverpool throw-in. Yeah, it's fucking brilliant play.
Yeah, Chimikas. Jota's deep inside him. Anyway, Henderson, Trent. Oh.
You got me tent over here. Who would have thought it was you that would be doing the ASMR?
Deep inside. Chimikas. Oxlade-Chamberlain, nice little reverse ball there. Mane, he's got 3 men between him and the goal. Gives it back to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Wonderful curl to Trent in the box. Trent, bad touch. He got caught between two minds there, didn't he?
You know what? I think literally what happened in his head was, I've just watched Jordan make 3 of these.
Jordan Henderson spaffed 3 of these over the bar.
And I've had to go with him after 2.
Yeah.
So I need to...
He's tried to do like half brought it down, half crossed it, half shot, which I appreciate. It's 3 halves. But that's just how bad a decision it was. Mane, Salah tries to drag it back. Oxlade-Chamberlain to Trent. Trent left-footed, stood up cross. Shimaka's gets underneath it. Snap shot from Diogo Jota.
He's just Johnny on the spot, isn't he? Like, if fucking something's dropping in the penalty area, it's going to be near Jota. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's just full stretch off his toe and wide of the post there. Yeah, he's got a minute of additional time, which means we've got about 35 seconds of that left to play.
Sorry, Sims, I don't pretend I didn't hear that, matron.
Don't pretend you didn't hear it. If you want to clip it out for your own personal use, then by all means go for it.
Kieran's saying it's Mage's ice wallow moment. I don't think it's anywhere near that bad, to be honest.
It's not. Nacho goes down there under the challenge. It's going to take a few more moments out of the game and probably just about bring about half time. Trig Josh says, I'm not watching the match. Should Liverpool try to lob Schmeichel from our own half if he's off his line, being as our attacks haven't succeeded? Sure.
I haven't seen him off his line.
No.
Maybe we need to get the spider cam on the job. Maybe we need to get the spider cam on the job.
Yeah, if you can't score via build-up play, then, I mean, oh, God, that's a bad landing for me and Nacho, that, isn't it? I mean, he fouls Matip. He tries to climb up the back of him. And alley-oops him instead. Gets concertina there, doesn't he? And is he
saying that Matip... Oh, I thought he was saying that Matip did that to him.
I think he's trying to tell him he needs to go off the pitch.
Yeah, well, he's all over the place. He's not concussed, actually. He's fine. He's angry. He's just very angry.
Matip now, maybe there'll be another 10 or 15 seconds. Michael Oliver blows the whistle. It is half-time at the King Power, and despite almost utter domination, Liverpool find themselves level. A missed penalty from Mohamed Salah has meant that this game's been harder graft than it maybe should have been, Chris. I mean, we almost saw this game played out to our worst fears and everything we said. Completely dominant. Leicester offering absolutely nothing, but they had a 5-minute spell there where they played a couple of nice little give and goes. They got in and around the box, and we got a few clenched moments. But
yeah, absolutely. I mean, Alisson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joel Matip, Virgil van Dijk, they all do well at different points, don't they? Mm-hmm. I think for me, I was nervous then. That was a spell that needed to be weathered, because I think. I don't know whether you spoke about this on the build-up show or not, but like that having seen Liverpool's atmosphere for a fucking cup game last week, like, you know, the Leicester fans are wanting to create something because they'll have experienced Anfield like that, or they'll have watched it and they'll understand how good. Because
we've offended their preferred political party all week.
Oh God, yeah. You know,
they'll be doing it for Boris and for Maggie and all kinds.
So, but then missing that penalty, it got loud there. It got fucking loud. So then I think there's a point where their fans are feeding off that energy, and Liverpool have done really, really well to not concede towards the end.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, again, we've been in that ground, and I don't know if they've got those stupid slappy things that are just really weird, but that crowd does get loud. It does, you know, and they have got a rabid fan base. They'll be singing about it being 5,000 to 1 that they won the title, because I don't know if anyone remembers, but Leicester won the Premier League. But it will be an atmosphere, and it will be a heated one. The thing about this is that there's no need, I think, for us to be particularly concerned about anything right now. I mean, it's annoying that we're not ahead, and to your point about this, you know, this is where we're at. Kind of angry that we're not winning because we've been the better team, but more in jest than anything else. These are played 2 days ago. With Liverpool, I've had a decent amount of rest between this game and effectively a week between games. They're going to tire as the game goes on, and they've not got a ton of options, quality options off the bench. Jamie Vardy, you know, picked up an injury against us and all that kind of stuff. So it's almost, I know it's 0-0, but the game effectively starts at half-time in some regards. I'm not concerned that like there's mounting pressure from Leicester or whatever. If Liverpool just carry on doing what they're doing, I just think they'll wear Leicester down eventually.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think we've got options as well, haven't we? You know, we've got lads there that we can bring off the bench if we want to. We got Naby Keita there, for example. He would be a good substitute, maybe 60 minutes, something like that.
Sorry, who's that?
Naby Keita. Yeah. You've got Bobby Firmino there, who I think it's important to get some minutes into his legs over the next couple of games. I actually think he might start against Chelsea, but if you are starting him against Chelsea, you probably need to at least get him another 20, 30 minutes in this one. Yeah. Liverpool have got good options here, and we're in control of the game. And, you know, a 5-minute spell, teams always have a 5-minute spell. Yeah. Every team has a 5-minute spell at some point or another, don't they? Liverpool have got enough. Liverpool will tire Leicester down, I'm convinced of that. Liverpool are the better side, and Liverpool will walk away with 3 points, I hope.
Wow, yeah, it's Liverpool. Liverpool are good. We're playing good football, and it's getting better. And they're always going to offer something in retaliation to that, because Jamie Vardy's good, and Iheanacho somehow has actually turned into quite a dangerous football. I didn't think that was going to be the case when he was floating around the fringes of Manchester City in the early days at Leicester, of course. But we know there's goals in both of them, but they've got pace, and they can be quite direct. And Maddison can link things up quite nicely, but our best chance of keeping that shut and countering that is that we still got Fabinho, Van Dijk and Matip, and largely that means their counter-attack and play has to be perfect. It's not being done in one go or one or two touches. They've got to get the ball into that area of the pitch first and foremost, and largely they're not even getting past Fabinho most of the time. So many of their clearances, we're just keeping them penned in, and that for an opposing team is just exhausting, because you're just on high alert constantly, and all it takes is one like physical slip or a mental slip or whatever, and Liverpool are in. And we actually saw that, to be fair. You know, indeed, he giving away the penalty is a great example of that. It's a high pressure situation, high pressure environment, and weary limbs are not as reliable in fine margins. So Liverpool carry on like that, they should do. I think Salah needs to do something positive in this game, because I know he does his own head in sometimes, and having missed the penalty and actually been responsible for giving the ball away for their best opportunity of the game, pretty much. It'd be interesting. It'd be good for him to just get a good shot on goal or lay someone else in. I think you're right. He does get into his own head, doesn't he? I think anyone else would be like, oh, you know what, I'm still the best player in the world. But he's like, fucking hell, I need to make up for that mistake. Yeah. We're playing him slightly differently, I think, in this game. I think he's going in a little bit more. Leicester are giving... Hendo's been very wide, hasn't he?
Hendo and Trent have both been obviously really wide. Salah seems to be quite inside the penalty area a lot of the time, not picking the ball up and running at Thomas like we've seen in the past, running at left backs and stuff. So I don't know whether that's something that Leicester are doing or whether it's something that Liverpool have decided to do, because obviously we're getting a lot of space down the wings there, and we're just... Sometimes I like that and sometimes I don't, because sometimes here's the thing, right? And people will say that, people will be saying this in the comments, and I'm going off topic a little bit here, but people will be like, we're dead wasteful. I know it will be in the comments. I know but we're always dead wasteful until we're not.
Yeah.
And you're always struggling to break them down until you don't.
Yeah.
It's just the fucking way of the world, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like a goal literally will just change your viewpoint on everything that Liverpool are doing. Because all it is your jab, and you're just boxing clever, and then all of a sudden you've found your way through. Yeah. The Liverpool are just working a way out. That's what they do.
And the thing to your Salah point is that all you do is, it wouldn't shock me to see a 5-10 minute spell where they do change that round and Salah is wide and he is driving towards the penalty area, and all of a sudden their defence, who've maybe just feel like they've got a handle on it, I've got something completely different to deal with, and Salah gets joy or gets dividends. But we're so versatile down that side. It's the left hand side. We're working Tsimikas into incredibly good positions. You know, he's got into some really, really good positions. Great intelligent running from him, and he's played some really nice passes into Mane, into dangerous positions, and across to Jota.
Some of the best opportunities we had haven't ended with a shot. You know, Jota, a couple of times Tsimikas has worked it into Jota, and they've done really well to crowd him out. You know, that's what we're looking for more of, just getting that little glimmer of light where you can just knock the ball into the net.
Yeah. We've got some super chats to get through. David Long, thank you so much, David. I almost feel sorry for Leicester. I know the Hurricane coming their way second half after Klopp's team talk. Come on, the Reds. And to be fair, there's no way Jurgen Klopp will be doing anything other than going, yeah, you've been really good here, keep going. And they'll probably say, here's one or two little tweaks to what you're doing. and we'll see those dividends pay off, because I've seen us do this so many times. The last couple of years, it's a bit, I would say it's boring, because it's not. It's Boss being one of the best teams on the planet, but it's more often than not in the last 2-3 seasons, we don't blow teams away in the first half. We do just go about our business, and then eventually we eventually just kill them off. And I say, given the Leicester circumstances, I would say doubly so for this game. It wouldn't shock me if we got one or two in quick succession. We can decide how this game ends. If we get a goal in the first 15-20 minutes of that, or before the hour mark, I could see it being a 3 or 4 when Leicester just crumble and collapse, and Brendan goes, yeah, just get out of here, because who cares? There's nothing to be gained from here. Hopefully it's done and dusted and that sort of thrift anyway. We have got a super chat from Anthony. Oh shit, lost that. Bear with me a moment. Scott Schultz actually sent one in, saying we're not winning because we're not finishing. Simple. Yeah. That it is that.
So
simple.
Another thing that I think people will get wound up by on this is the fact that City scored 6 against them.
Yeah, that
always feeds into this. It's a different game. It's like, just don't let somebody else's result against somebody ever affect yours.
I know,
and what the game is, because it shouldn't ever fucking affect it. Like,
simplest advice, and we should know this by now. But if you're new to this game, don't watch Man City play.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Just don't watch Man City play.
But if you do, just accept. Just watch them and enjoy the football they play if you can. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Some of the stuff they do is just fucking brilliant.
Anthony Bardil with the £5 super chat. Thank you, Anthony. To the Red who suggested the Stadium FX with Redmen commentary. This is the future. I know this is one of the benefits of Amazon. They do it. They just do it right. They just do it right. I mean, actually, we could even do that. We could even do that ourselves. I might have a look at that during the break. Thank you so much for everyone who's joined us so far, and just keep your thoughts and all that coming in. We'll read through some more comments. We've got a moderately sized break. I'm going to make a cup of tea and go to the toilet. So yeah, keep your comments coming in, and we'll be prepared to read through them. Other than that, we've got some amazing content that's just gone out over the festive period over on Redmen Plus, our Liverpool streaming service. If you're unsure of whether it's for you, you get extra shows like this. Like tonight, we're going to be doing the instant match reaction show like an hour after the game live over on there. So we've got that kind of stuff, more Redmen shows, but we also do great documentaries, features, and cultural highlights as well. So yeah, here's a little glimpse of what we've been doing over on there.
As another year comes to an end, we wanted to create something special for the Redmen TV viewers to sit back and enjoy over the holiday season. Armed with a list of every player with at least 50 Premier League appearances for the Reds, you voted in your thousands to create the ultimate countdown of the greatest footballers to don the red shirt since the Premier League began in 1992. So pop the kettle on, put your feet up and enjoy as we reveal your top 50 Liverpool players of the Premier League era.
The moment I think he kind of broke onto the scene for most people, but when you know you've got a player on your hands, it's Hoffenheim away, and we got a free kick, and there's this kid playing right back for us, and he scores the free kick, and I remember the celebrations. I remember Tyler, his brother, basically almost like jumping on top of us from behind in the stadium, and I remember thinking like, fuck me. This is a right back who scores free kicks. Like, that's not meant to happen. You can have good lads come into midfield and do that, or up front and do that. Fullbacks don't get given the free kicks, and they certainly don't score them if they do. And that was the moment for me where I was like, oh my God, what a talent we've got here. And it's been absolutely proven since.
The sheer brilliance and thought and probably maturity of just to go, well, actually, I'm going to do this. You know, again, you're talking about pressures, high intensity, the fact that Divock Origi wasn't even looking at the time. You know, but credits to the ball boy as well to give him the ball and get it out there quickly. But that could have gone horribly wrong.
I just feel like it was just meant to be. I don't know what it was, but just everything about the goal was like, I don't think we'll see a goal like it again. Because it was too like perfect. If you can, I don't know how to describe it. It was just right. It just from even like Dave knocking the other ball off the pitch, so that the corner could come in and things like that, and the ball boy putting it on the spot. I wasn't even meant to take the corner. I was literally walking away to like go and get into position, and then just seeing it. I mean, I didn't even shout, Dave. I've just hit it in there at him. If he doesn't turn around, it's just a waste of ball that flies across the box, and no one even thinks about it again.
Hey, welcome back. It is 0-0 still between Leicester and Liverpool at the King Power Stadium. Half time, just a couple of minutes now before we kick off. It'd be interesting to see if Jurgen makes any changes. I'd be very surprised, to be honest with you, if he does make any changes whatsoever. I can see that on maybe 60 minutes. I think the performance that Liverpool have put in right now, we all obviously want Liverpool to be leading the game. The opportunity Salah had from the penalty spot and from the header, although it looks slightly difficult. And then the third bite of the cherry, maybe we should be ahead, I think, but it was a poor penalty by Mo Salah. Hopefully that doesn't get his confidence down. We know how good he's been all season long. We know how good he'll continue to be to fight for this title, because that's what Liverpool are doing right now. Leicester, their performance has been, I think their fans should be quite disappointed with their performance. They've been really passive. They're not looking to be the aggressor, really. They're obviously looking to try and hit Liverpool on the counter attack. It's worked a couple of times towards the end of the half, but if I was a Leicester fan, I'd be disappointed that they're the home side. Now, Liverpool do this. The sides of Liverpool dominate teams, don't they? We've obviously, I think we had about 60% possession last time I checked, and Liverpool can do that to you. But Leicester don't feel like they're even looking to get a proper foothold in the game. They just look like they're content, and maybe that's because of the injuries that they've had and the players that are obviously playing at the back and stuff like that. But you know, they look like they're content to just try and hit Liverpool on the counter-attack. And it nearly worked, to be fair, didn't it? You know, we saw Jamie Vardy have a good opportunity, James Maddison have a good opportunity as well. But, I fancy that Liverpool go on and win this game, Paul. I don't know about you.
Yeah, no, I feel the same, to be perfectly honest. And it's one of those things, I think we hype ourselves up, to your point. You saw them concede 6 to Manchester City. You saw them concede, what was it, like 4 in 25 minutes or whatever, you know, in reality, and think, yeah, let's do this and do that.
They also scored 3 and 5.
Yeah. I get it. Can't worry ourselves too much with what Man City are doing and how they're going about it. That's them and we're us. As the season sort of pans out, there's a good chance at some point Man City's goals will dry up, and you know they'll wish they could have spread a few of those 6 over some extra games and whatever. Because footy's a funny old game, isn't it? But no, I think Liverpool are doing well. I think they need to continue doing what they're doing.
They've scored the same amount of goals as us, City, you know. Yeah. Obviously, we've had half a game less than them.
Yeah.
No, but I'm pretty sure. Game and a half. Yeah, Jesus. I think we've both scored 50 goals. I think I've got the stadium graphics thing working as well, so thank you for that, whoever put that comment in.
Nice.
Let's have a little listen. Beautiful. Nice. I'd imagine someone would be talking at this point.
We'll soon find out.
There's the spider cam. Bye. Sounds
atmospheric.
Yeah.
Quality. Welcome if you're joining us. We're about to begin the second half here. It is Leicester 0, Liverpool 0. We are underway.
No, half a game.
What?
We're just 3 points behind them, aren't we?
No, but they've played one full match and a half.
We've had a half.
Yeah, 1.5 games. So they've played this game already.
Yeah, so we're half a game.
And the game that was postponed.
So, I thought we were 6 points behind them.
Yeah.
With only 1 game in hand.
Yeah, but have they played their midweek game yet? Or is this it? Are we playing catch up here? I can't remember. I've lost track. You might be right.
We've lost the game, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're a game. We're 3 points. Genuine.
Yeah, sorry, you're right.
Behind.
I'm thinking they've already played this round. This round's fixtures. Yeah, sorry. You're right. Trent looking for Salah. Last ditch defending there from Thomas to keep the door shut. Maddison.
Oh, Fabinho, brilliant again.
Yeah, Trent's got it from Jota. Looks up, finds Salah wide right, feeds it into Jota. Trent's making that. Trent's got the ball back off Jota, I should say. Trent big swing it out to the left hand side. Great touch from Shimikas. Decides to stand his man up, goes to the byline, cuts back inside. Oxlade-Chamberlain now. He goes for the cross. Mane with the touch. Oh, it's taken off his toes. Henderson pressing. And it's slammed all the way into the Liverpool half for Joel Matip to gather. Under pressure from Vardy, decides to carry it forward, lays it off to Trent. Jamie Vardy has just booted Joel Matip in the leg for no reason other than he's Jamie Vardy. Salah tries to go past him. Yeah, I did. I was like, because he's a fucking massive Lonsdale wearing EDL supporting gobshite. Liverpool throwing. Trent takes it quickly back to Joel Matip. Let's have a look. Comes inside, gives it back and behind Fabinho. Fabinho feeds it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk looks up, finds Ox meanwhile on that left hand side. Into the channel for Mane. Back heel, the path of Oxlade-Chamberlain. Goes to the byline, fires it across the box, cleared away for the moment. Fabinho, of course, wins the header, and Mane's got it left wing. Great run from Shimikas, picks him out, stands the cross up. Oh, headed away again. It's going to drop to Trent. Heads it to Henderson. Salah, wide, cuts inside. Got a touch on it. Does the defender. Liverpool slow it down again. Matip on the edge. Henderson and Salah very close here. Henderson.
It's just needless, some of this, isn't it?
Just needless showboating from the Liverpool.
Absolutely love it.
Fabinho now central, tries to come forward with it. His avenue's closed off, handed it off to Henderson and back to Matip and across to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk. Here is Shimikas, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Van Dijk.
Well, I can hear our fans.
Yeah.
As usual. I do think they do put the fucking microphone close to the away fans, though.
Yeah, definitely.
They definitely do it, Anfield.
Shimikas. Oh, Jota's got it inside the box. He's still got it. Cleared away. Handball. Shout to handball. It did look like it was a Liverpool hand. Possibly from Sadio Mane there. Free kick to Leicester. Again, though, the positions we're getting the ball in the box are phenomenal.
It's we're not getting the shot off.
Yeah. Great pressing from Jota.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Aye.
Free kick there. Kasper Schmeichel will take it from
Had
inside
any
the
of that
18
mango
yard.
loco Monster Energy, Paul?
Is Monster?
Yeah.
Never drank Monster in my life.
Never had a can of Monster?
No.
Wow.
You know, I think I'm too old.
Red Bull? You never drank Red Bull, though?
I've drank Red Bull.
You never drunk it, like, you never an energy drink kind of guy, were you?
Yeah.
Luco?
Oh, yeah.
You used to always be on the Luco.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm not an energy drink kind of guy, but Monster is very much like it's damaging the chromosomes of preteens in school, in news agents near schools, I think. It's obscene. It's like see the fucking goths sitting outside Quiggins drinking Monster when you should be doing other things. I don't know, drinking White Lightning and fingering probably, but
I was thinking there's other ways you can damage the chromosomes.
Virgil, wonderful. I'm assuming crossfield ball cut out for the moment. Trent gets to the second ball. It's going to go for a Liverpool throw-in, which he claims. Throws it over the top to Salah, who's into the box. Oh, his touch let him down. And Leicester stay alive for the moment. Airball! Oh, he's just airballed himself.
You know what he looked like?
Thomas.
Fucking one of them kid with Heelys.
Yeah.
Okay, wheels on your shoes.
Jota just can't make it stick inside the 18-yard box. Thomas trying to run away from his embarrassment here, trying to set Leicester away on the counter-attack, and he's... What? Oh, it took a deflection. I thought he just passed that out of play, and the natural let it go there. Yeah, wow.
Oh, Fabinho again. Liverpool on the attack because of it. Jota now.
Jota tries to play the ball into the channel for Sadio Mane. It doesn't work out unless they clear it. Oh, a little slip there from Shimikas, and Leicester have got it, but Matip cuts out the through ball to be an Nacho.
He's the fucking man, Matip.
From Vardy. Yeah, there's just the level of composure from that back three triangle has been incredible so far tonight. Jota, Mane puts his arm up. He's tried to hit it to him. He's absolutely, he's missed that completely. And Leicester playing it around the back here. Sumari plays it back. Curl out for Thomas to chase. Just about keeps that in play. Here comes Jordan Henderson on the press.
Good play.
Oh, it's a wonderful little give and go, and one for them to run down on
Vardy,
the
look
left-hand
at
side.
that
Dewsbury
space.
Hall. Great ball.
Well done, lads!
Great defending, sliding in there, full stress to tow it away.
That is fucking
Jamie Vardy.
superb defending.
Yeah, it was a good build-up from Leicester. It was a very, very good ball.
It's just such a clever run by Vardy as well. Great ball, but to create that space, because you can bend it further if you're further away from them, can't you? It's so clever, like the run.
It was very good indeed. Leicester proving there's a little life left in them yet. Liverpool need to make sure they do switch on for those counters, although, I mean, we've done well so far. There's only so much you can switch on to counter-attacks, I guess. Iheanacho almost tackled himself there. Oxlade-Chamberlain looks to spring Liverpool on the counter with a twat of a ball all the way back to Kasper Schmeichel at Campione. Thomas seems to have recovered from the crippling embarrassment of swinging for the ball, missing it and falling over.
Oh, well done, Salah.
Salah cuts out a clearance there. Oxlade-Chamberlain more in the 10 there. Now gets the ball, gets fouled.
I wonder if that's because they are sort of playing that diamond, or whether it just happened to be there. Because I think your point before was spot on, about the Mane playing in the areas that Ox wants to be in.
Yeah. Yeah, he's having to play it a little bit deeper. Which the best of Oxlade-Chamberlain is
That's just brilliant.
being a bit more dynamic on the ball, getting a bit further forward. But yeah, hopefully we'll see a bit more of that. Yeah, great defending from Kostas Tsimikas, having a good game. Good game so far.
He is.
Trent's going to take the free kick. He's going to knock it back.
In fact, all the defenders are playing well.
Virgil, that is a mad ball to Kostas, but it didn't work. Too high. Yeah. Naby Keita ready to be introduced for the Reds.
Oh, Red Sea podcast from the chat. Evening. Evening.
Good afternoon,
Naby
good
Keita.
evening,
It's
and
got to be
good
Ox then, I
night.
suppose, hasn't it?
You'd think he's been quiet, hasn't he?
Unless you're worried about Fabinho and a yellow card.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, he could go a bit more, go a shade more attacking. I think, to be fair, Naby, Naby looked good off the bench, didn't he? I mean, it could be a whole host of things. It could be keeping, protecting Jordan Henderson. It could be the fact is you could literally change any of our three midfielders, but based on how they perform so far, you would say Ox.
Did you see whether he was wearing an official sweater
Underneath his shirt,
or was it his Naby lad?
keeping himself
Christmas
warm.
jumper.
Yeah.
Who knows? Matip
On the track
speed,
back for Joe
power,
Matip does well there.
unbelievable. Even that time to hit it with the outside of his
down,
boot.
Kelechi and Nacho there
Probably shout at something.
with the greatest of ease. Shimikas now inside to Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Good ball, that.
Great
Fuck me.
ball between the lines. Here's Sadio Mane. Mane! Oh, he's put it over. You're going to have the comments going mental. Sadio Mane, biggest opportunity for either team of the game. He was wonderfully played in by Diogo Jota. He's through on goal and he's put it over the bar. He's done it. He could have put back across the goalie. The keeper's got nowhere near it. You've just got to hit the target there, and he's.
I think he wanted to play into that bottom corner, and he realises that that's what he sold out on, Schmeichel.
He doesn't need to hit it that hard,
he
does
doesn't.
he?
No, it's fucking terrible.
He just dink it into that
it's
corner.
fucking terrible, it is. Absolutely terrible.
Sadio Mane, big chance, and it is. Oxlade-Chamberlain withdrawn for Naby Lad. Nearly 55 minutes played in the game. Yeah, Ox has been quiet, and I guess we get to determine whether it's whether it's just an off day for Ox, or is there something Naby's going to add to the game? I mean, there's been a lot of people clamouring for it.
Tielemans on as well.
And Tielemans into the midfield. And Ademola Lookman as well coming on. So Leicester have shot their shot here in terms of what they've got on the bench. Chowdhury off and Iheanacho off.
Someone's just said in the comments, Matt Games says, any of you having a Bovril? It's not something I've ever drank outside the match, and I
Never.
fucking love a
In my
Bovril.
entire
We
life.
should absolutely get Bovril in here
Yeah.
to fucking have. A fucking great drink. Best footy drink going,
I'm not
Barbie.
sure. Oh shit, Henderson dispossessed.
Well, it
Matip
matters.
cuts it out.
I don't know
My
how to make
fear.
it. Is
Yeah.
it just water and Bovril?
Water and meat powder. My concern is it's a bit like a kebab, where it only tastes nice in the environment which you
Freezing
would
cold.
expect it. Yeah. Leicester head Henderson's cross away. They're heading it back into the danger area. Samari, Tielemans, and it hoofed down the pitch. One for Vardy to chase Virgil down. Hear them. Ooh, and Virgil van Dijk comfortably cushions the ball back to Alisson Becker. Here comes Joel Matip. Gives it to Keita this time instead of having a barnstorm and run himself. He'll save that. I think he's got one more on his legs today. Fabinho, the space Shimmer is in. Mane now. Very central. Goes for goal. Good solid save.
Why didn't you just hit it that low before?
If you'd hit it in that position last time, it would have gone in.
It would have fucking flown in. He's better at shooting when he falls over, isn't he, Mane? He's just one of those players. You're offside, Vardy. You prick. Back, you bastard, before Morton breaks.
Careful. Right, sounds. Leicester playing around the back, and Didi has it. Looking for options, doesn't have them. Plays it to a centre back partner there. Into Samari. Nice little turn under pressure for Fabinho. Dewsbury Hall finds Luckman. Just skips past Trent Alexander-Arnold. Henderson forced to defend. Here's Dewsbury Hall again.
Tielemans just gone straight into that space, hasn't he? Oh, yeah.
Into them, right into the heart of the Leicester defence, giving it away. Henderson wins it back, but can't deflect it towards another red shirt. Trig Josh, I've heard that Salah wants Liverpool to sign more firepower and attack as part of his contract demands. Thoughts? Any realistic target? I mean, that's horseshit, mate. Yeah, it's total and utter horseshit.
Yeah, but everyone's heard those rumours now, haven't they? It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's bollocks. But I mean, you know, if you, because here's the thing, that implies that like Salah's and ahhing on contract demands because of like who's going to be playing alongside him in 4 or 5 years' time. Salah just wants to play for Liverpool, but the problem is that he just wants loads and loads of money to do it, which is fair given how good he is, but also, you know, it's a sticking point. Here comes Dewsbury Hall. Great run from Ademola Lookman. He's into the box. He's dancing. He scored. Leicester 1, Liverpool 0. The substitute, former Evertonian, slams it past Alisson Becker, and the Foxes have the lead. Liverpool are going to have to chase the game again. That was good play down that side. It's a great run from Lookman, isn't it? Just knocks it past Van Dijk. I don't know, can Van Dijk do a bit more to shut that off, maybe?
A little disappointed with Alisson as well, to be honest.
Yeah, Alisson should probably save that one as well. And there you go. Coming up on 60 minutes played, and the home side have the lead. And this is what we've been talking about. We've seen this happen for good and for ill many times over the years. Liverpool utterly dominant, but Leicester are the ones who've broken the deadlock almost out of nowhere. Fabinho to Jordan Henderson, tries to turn it around the corner.
Right, it's Bobby time then.
For who?
Mane moved Jota to the left.
Matip, Van Dijk, Fabinho dropping into the Liverpool half to gather it. Strolls forward with the ball. Trent Alexander-Arnold in there. Of course, that'll fit in with Leicester quite nicely. Getting bodies en masse back behind the ball now. And Liverpool are going to have to work even harder to unpick that Leicester defence. Keita, Fabinho. Back to Keita, left-hand side. Looks up, looks for the run of Mane. Finds him. Mane, cross, blocks. Throw-in to Liverpool. Pep and Klopp deep in thought there. Deep in conversation. Liverpool tackling each other here. Costa Shimikas finds Mane. Keita's inside the box. Mane digs one out. It's brought down by Salah. Knocks it down to Trent. Trent takes it onto his left.
Look at Keita.
Oh, he's still going, Trent. Oh, he just couldn't pick out Sadio Mane in the end. Tielemans does really well, and Leicester have got a 4-on-2 developing here.
Oh my God, no!
There's Lookman again. Liverpool streaming back to defend. Good ball into the channel. Well marshalled there by Virgil van Dijk. Leicester still have it. Thomas, Dewsbury Hall, Lookman. Henderson's in the right back position now. Salah's back helping out. They've managed to work it. into a crossing situation. That's a goal kick for Liverpool. Ooh.
Fucking one shot on target, they've had Paul. Yeah, he's worried about the pass.
Virgil's blocking the shot to the far corner, but
yeah. Well, there's a player who just runs as well, but just past him, so he's obviously got to stay there a little bit. And you also, I suppose, you have to trust that your keeper's going to save anything near side.
Matip now, great space for Shimikas on that left hand side if they can work it. Fabinho, look for it now. Found him. Yeah.
Jota now.
Shimikas cross, well claimed. Kasper Schmeichel. Let's have a song.
Milner.
Apparently so. Fabinho.
I suppose it's got to be. You've got to be worried about that yellow card. I'm worried about getting 3 points here.
Yeah. The ball knocked down. Oh, Jota slips at the vital moment. Keita going back in there. Fabinho going back in there. Shimikas does brilliantly to win the ball back. Keita's ahead of him. Mane's ahead of him. He's still going, you know. Tries to feed it through. Gets taken out. The referee says play on, apparently. Can Leicester slam it into the position vacated by the left back? Virgil deals with it. And Alisson claims it. Keita.
Oh, unlucky.
That's a foul.
Yeah, he's headbutted him. In the back of the head.
Straight through the back of Tielemans. Leicester, free
come
kick.
on. Fucking hell. Dean T's Evans got it right in our Discord. 30 minutes left. Come on.
Fabinho off for James Milner. Wow.
Putting to bed Klopp's one game at a time. Yeah. We have one game at a time. You're a big fucking liar.
Yeah. Well, apart from when it's Fabinho, yeah. And we literally played Adam Lallana in the 6 in a Premier League football match because we were so desperate to make sure Fabinho was available for a big game. Schmeichel takes it over the top. Virgil deals, little cushioned header down to Shimikas. Milner's inside. Does look like very much like Milner has gone into the 6 here.
Good, because we need Endo around the
Yeah.
Trent and that.
Yep.
We need more
goes
of it,
back
actually.
to that Mane chance, doesn't it? I mean, obviously on the Salah penalty first half, but
Yeah, absolutely.
Leicester have had all of the ball the last 5 minutes.
Got to put your big chances away.
Milner does really
Come on.
well, does really well, and then gives the ball away. And Leicester on the front foot again, and this is what they're living for at this point. That out ball to Luckman is on all the time. It's just if you've got the bravery to do it, just keeping a fast lad really high wide on the left. It's very what's his face? Wow, it'll come back to me. Arsenal centre forward, former Dortmund. Aubameyang. There we go. Yeah, in the Charity Shield.
Rashford against us as well. We've seen him do it, haven't we? Time and time again.
Yeah.
We've seen Wolves do it on the other side.
Yeah. Henderson, Mane, Shimikas.
Played it similarly to Wolves, actually, these.
Here's Mane dropping deeper, trying to influence the game. Keita's inside him. Matip is there again, one more. Trent's wide right. Matip's going to dribble and he's going to look for something, anything to happen. Great ball! Shimikas! Can he cut it back? No. He can do, but he can't find a man. But another bite to the cherry. Hung up, Salah can't get there. And Leicester somehow...
Oh, my God.
Oh, somehow
it cost us.
Oh, Milner.
Wow,
manages to cut it out with a wonderful little backheel flick. Big
Am
Mrs.
I
Genie
here? Like,
in the super chats.
Could Costas not have just twatted that at the goal?
Yeah. Milner, Trent, Henderson.
Matip again.
Yeah.
Fucking
game changer.
Because it's so surprising because he doesn't look composed.
No.
And yet he pulls the one ball out that you have to pull out.
He's even gotten
situation.
better at that.
Yeah.
The thing his last touch has been a lot better in those because he's been doing those runs for Yonks, hasn't he?
Oh, fucking brilliant.
Here's Matip again. looking to unlock things.
Oh,
Jota, he should
you
just
gotta
let it run.
go,
Should've
let it
run.
go.
But Tsimikas on the charge down that left-hand side. Good defending, corner. Maddison looks like he's pulled something. He's just going to soak some minutes out the game, isn't he? Because he's a massive gobshite.
Right, just spin him off the pitch.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fine.
I think he's fine, you know.
Yeah, I do too. Absolutely fine. Because he's holding the shin pad.
Oh, my muscle! Oh, my shin muscle!
Shin pad
fucking
here.
hell. Oh, Brighton, jack of all trades, coming on.
That's a thorough stretching regimen he's just gone through there.
Yeah, there you go.
That was like a lad coming
Footy.
on Sunday League.
Footy.
Yeah. Just
Greatest
puts out the
sport in
last
the
drag on his tab and then fucking
Chucks his diamond white over his shoulder.
The one leg crossover, half stretched. Other leg crossover, half stretched.
Come here, lad, let me put my hand on his shoulder. Right, we're ready to go, baby.
Yeah.
She is injured, lad. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Well, no, he was probably coming off anyway, wasn't he? To be fair. A little round of applause there for Maddison as he goes off. 23 minutes, just under of normal time remaining for Liverpool to get back into this game.
Yeah, piss off. I fucking hate you. Oh my God, come on Liverpool.
Corner to Liverpool again. Leicester, who are supposedly rubbish at defending set pieces, been quite good so far.
Trying to anti-jinx it.
Honestly.
Everything in your power now.
Yeah, everything. Doing it, all my faculties.
Milner's run.
Trent looking for the run there. Headed away once again by Leicester, and once again they're going to look to spring the counter-attack. Virgil van Dijk forced to track back. Milner's there trying to shut Vardy down. Liverpool hunting in packs. Get the ball back off Jamie Vardy. Here's Sadio Mane. Need to see more from him. Salah's been not in the game this half at all.
No.
Keita's now drifted over to that right-hand side.
Great
Kale
ball
Blood,
as well. Oh,
diving header clear. Luckman chested down.
that's fucking composure,
That's
isn't it?
very, very good play. Yeah, I think we were anticipating them just being a little panicked there. Good ball goes back to Luckman. Liverpool need to switch on. Jota just
Oh,
slays in there.
shit. Oh, he's
fine. And Leicester again getting numbers up. Vardy. Leicester just playing it round. And the thing about it is, for as much as they've definitely been the team who had the least of the ball, it's a Brendan Rodgers team. So when they do have the ball, they're gonna be decent on it.
Yeah, they've definitely had more of the ball, haven't they, since they scored.
Henderson needs to do some defending now. Yeah, can't get the ball off them at the moment. Dewsbury Hall to Samari. They've got a space on that right hand side. Well cut out, Sadio Mane. Leicester maintain possession though. Liverpool warming up a substitute there. I'm not sure who it is. I'd imagine it's Bobby Firmino. Costa Tsimikas gets a throw in. Thought he was fouled. Jake Bland with 179 super chat just says, "Believe, boys." Yeah, absolutely. As long as there's footy still to be played.
Right, here we go, Bobby. On.
No, for Jordan Henderson. Wow.
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. The skipper is off. He's not done a great deal in this half, has he?
No, and that's also probably why Keita moved across, maybe.
But you'd imagine he's going
to slot back in.
Yeah. Weird. So Bobby Firmino into the fray. Jordan Henderson out of it. Milner and Keita to anchor the midfield. Liverpool are going for this one. They've got no choice. Hoofed up the pitch by Costa.
Are we going to see Salah centre forward here?
I'd imagine so, yeah. You'd imagine it'll be Mane to the right, Jota left, Firmino and Salah up top. I'll have to see how that develops. It's still Jota quite central at the minute.
Could be 4-2-4.
Could be Jota.
Could be 4-2-4, you know.
Yeah. Looks like Jota's... Well, we'll see, won't we? I guess it's only been a few seconds. Trent, Milner,
Salah looks wide right.
Matip. I think we should stick with that. You know, I've not been impressed. I really said it on the build-up, but this putting all four of the attacking lads on, hasn't worked at all for me this season. It feels like it should, but I don't feel like it's a measured course of action. Trent looking for the run of Mane. Morning hope, I think, than anything else. Milner, ball given away. Trent's going to get it again. Keita just needs to keep the ball, keep moving, keep trying to work the angle. Milner, Trent, very, very central from Trent Alexander-Arnold is giving the ball away, unfortunately, time and time again. Well judged, Joel Matip. Cushion volley back towards the Leicester back line. Very composed defending from Leicester again, playing the way out of trouble and keeping the ball.
Fuck off!
Turning Liverpool inside and out. Jamie Vardy's gone down in a crumpled heap there, holding his hamstring, which I would imagine is, I'm just going to say is nothing, but...
They're shouting it off.
Saying it's something with Joel Matip, isn't it? They're trying
He
to
wouldn't be holding his fucking hamstring, surely, if it was a foul from Matip.
See? I don't know what he's saying is happening there.
He's holding his hamstring. It was like Joel pinched his hamstring, was he?
Did he just get his Achilles clipped or something, maybe?
I think Joel put his hand on his shoulder like he would always. You're always touch tight to somebody, aren't you? You know.
Yeah.
You always have to just find out where they are by using your hands and stuff like that.
He's just saying there's a little clip or something. Well acted out there by Joel Matip, as you'd expect.
It's just too easy. Yeah, you've got to track that run better, haven't you? Hendo, Trent, none of them went with the run.
I don't know what he looks like another. Well, the time is eking away from this game, and Leicester are going to do absolutely everything in their power here to steal moments out of the game. And once again, it's going to fall to Liverpool to try and punish them. We've seen a few teams try this for the Reds, and we've paid them back with late goals. Jurgen Klopp is absolutely fuming.
He's raging, isn't he?
Yeah. Liverpool just having a little drinks break
This
and
might-
an instruction from the manager.
might
while
help
Vardy
though,
gets
mightn't it?
treated. Yeah.
He gets to explain his instructions a little bit better because they probably weren't in a situation where they thought they'd have all four on the pitch. He looks like he's really fucked, doesn't he?
Yeah, it doesn't look good for Vardy. It was one of those incredibly innocuous
Oh,
ones.
Kieran's just said Pajak Leicester have already used the 3 subs.
Is that right?
They've had Tielemans, definitely. Mark
Oh, yeah.
Albrighton and Ademola Lookman.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
We're trying to keep him on the pitch.
Thank you very much, Kieran.
Good spot. It's almost like we probably should have picked up on that,
Yep.
given it's our job to talk about what's happening in the football.
That's the problem when it's emotional.
Yeah, definitely. Simicast just offers consolation to Vardy.
Are they going down to 10 men then? Are they taking Vardy off, or
don't know.
as the ref said, you just need to get to the side before you can come back
watching
on?
the same screen as you.
We should probably have the commentary on for this shit. It's ridiculous. Let's see what he does. He's fucked.
Yeah, he is fucked, isn't he? Brendan's
He's going
saying-
back on.
Brendan's just saying, can you go out there and be something? He's back on the pitch. Naby claims it, plays it to James Milner. Bad ball. Milner has to turn all the way around the earth to send it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Look at that line, attacking line from Liverpool there. Man be man almost in attack. Trent gives the ball away, and he's going to have to battle back for that one. Ah, that's a foul. Silly. Oh, he's going to get booked if he doesn't watch his mouth there, Trent.
Right.
Whew, what a 15 minutes this is going to be.
Yeah.
Leicester, 1 goal up. Jamie Vardy, by the looks of it, nursing an injury that would normally probably have taken him off the pitch. Leicester have used all 3 substitutes, and Vardy is still on the pitch. We don't know quite what that impact is going to be on him. But I mean, it's only going to play into the idea of Leicester just shutting up, yeah.
It might stop the Lookman in the top corner behind Trent thing, mightn't it? That's
Maybe.
the only thing.
Yeah.
But that also
Probably
might
won't
make
stop
it
that.
even
It just gives him
difficult.
one less person to pass to once he gets it there.
He seems to be moving all right, to be fair. Yeah. He's absolutely fucking fine, the time wasting prick. Oh, God, I hate him.
Ball down that left-hand side with Shimikas. So many bodies to get through.
Oh, he's done him.
Ball.
Come on.
Is Virgil van Dijk square to Joel Matip to carry it forward. Trent's wide right. He's gone instead to Bobby Firmino, who's touched it towards James Milner, who's ended up in the battle of his life as a result. And Matip has kicked the ball straight to a Leicester player, and now he's on the back foot defending, and he's done well with it. Yeah, he has. Alisson claims. Well, someone here, yo, I really need a hug right now. It says Scott Schultz. Yeah, I know. I think we all do. Just a lot of football still to be played. We'll have to see. Trent, nice ball to Salah. Salah turns towards goal. Stands up for Sadio. Oh! Couldn't get on the end of it. What a ball that was from Mo. Best thing he's done all half.
Only thing?
Yeah. Turned towards goal. Man, he would have been offside. He just couldn't get on the end of it anyway.
It's not been good since we've conceded, has it?
No. It's not been good at all. It's not really been that. I mean, actually, I was going to say it's not been good at all. It's not actually strictly true, is it? That Mane chance is the big one of the whole game. Yeah. I hope he gets a chance for retribution. Free kick to Leicester. Again there, Luchman fouled by James Milner. We haven't been able to get near him, have we?
No. It's all right, though. Brentford will do us a favour tomorrow. Come on!
To the goalkeeper, handing away their opportunity to build pressure on Liverpool. Schmeichel sends it long. Van Dijk gets there. Keita, it's a poor knockdown there. Van Dijk's going to have to engage, and he does. Left-footed ball into the channel, again ceding possession. Bobby Firmino challenges. Milner has to be allowed to that one. Is Virgil again to Milner.
Looks more disjointed than it did before.
Yeah.
The formation, I don't know. It looks like they've just gone with the four up front to try and...
Yeah, like kick the ball towards the good lads and hope a few of them gather around to make things happen, which is... You could do worse than that. I don't know that needs someone else deeper to activate that. You know, someone
Matip.
Floating around. Yeah.
Matip's the person who's feeding them.
Mane's made the run.
Oh,
Matip's kicked it straight at a opposition player.
Go on,
Keita's on the charge, carrying it towards the left-hand side. Shimikas. Oh, it was a poor ball to Kostas Shimikas. But there's a slip there, and somehow they've come away with it. Van Dijk picks it up. Little knock on from Milner. Milner runs in. Trent's got to get there on the edge. He has done. Driving into the box. Well tackled. Milner. Salah. Oh, well tackled there again. Sadio Mane's got it in the right wing position.
Should have done that before.
Free kick. Indeed, he raging there. But it is a foul, and it is a Liverpool free kick.
I don't know what we're looking at here, to be honest with you.
Saying there's a foul by Mane before he gets fouled, maybe.
Get it.
I mean, this is a long replay for... There we go. It's just a foul. He's just... I mean, he's done the right thing, hasn't he, Sadio, to be fair?
He should have done it in the penalty area before.
Trent. Kostas over it. Right-hand side of the pitch. Coming up on 10 minutes left in this game. If they're going to get back into this, it's going to need to be soon. If we want to win it, it's going to have to be sooner rather than later. Trent to the back post. Salah on the volley.
It was a good idea, though, wasn't it?
Terrible effort. Terrible effort from Mo. There was no conviction in that strike at all there, was there? I mean, Jordan Henderson, bless him, with his 3 wild efforts, had a lot of direction to them. He's just showing that Mane chance again. And that's the one. If Liverpool don't turn this around, that will be the big talking point. In terms of Liverpool, big opportunity.
I still think Alisson should have got done better there.
Yeah. You see that a lot, actually. You know, that like it was very Sturridge-esque to go back across the goalkeeper the other way. That's a good finish. Alisson.
Come on, boys. Let's get something together now.
All pointing Matip down that right hand side.
When was the last time we didn't score?
That's no idea. Trent, nearly fed it through to Salah. It's going to be a corner to Liverpool.
It goes well back to last season, doesn't it?
No idea, absolutely no idea. Anyone in the comments know? Corner. Shimikas is going to take the in-swinger. Just get someone on the goalie. Just be pricks. Come on, Liverpool. Costa, Shimikas, in-swinger. They're all running towards that near post. It's gone to the back post. It's headed.
Oh, I'll tell you what, the in-swinger looks like we should have been doing it all fucking game.
Got his head on it, but couldn't direct it towards goal. Got away from his man there.
Ben Pryor, Real Madrid at home. Fucking hell, there you go.
Yeah. Wow. Blimey, that isn't well.
Oh, it's a corner, that. It bounced off the fella's head. Where's your fucking VAR now, you pricks?
Goal kick to Leicester.
I tell you what, I won't be watching Brentford City.
Absolutely not. I'll more than happily switch on for the final 5 minutes when the WhatsApp group tells me it's on. But other than that, man, Salah couldn't get it through to Mane. Great little change of direction. Roberto Firmino waiting for Trent up there, dancing
brilliant.
past his man. Where's your left foot, Bobby? It's not there, is it? No.
Standing on it, Paul.
Milner.
Oh, fuck off!
Well cut out there from Luckman.
Brilliant play.
There's Dewsbury Hall and Leicester again threatening on the counter-attack.
They're not interested now.
Yeah, no, they're happy to keep
They've
the ball.
got another
flowing
fucking...
there.
Well
Tackle.
done. Keep going, Nabby.
James Milner's back
How
defending.
you ended up there,
back.
son?
No rush from Leicester. Luckman's got it. Will he head to the corner flag? Or will he try to make something happen here? Milner puts him under pressure, concedes the throw-in. Ugh, this doesn't feel like our night, this, does it?
Fuck off.
Oh, they have got those slappy clappy things.
Yeah, they of course they do.
Bobby karate kicks it clear. Jota can't get on the end of that one. Milner heads it forward again. Jota again loses out aerially. Trent is back defending. Cool header to Matip. Back to Alisson.
Wow.
And to Virgil.
Oh, you could get it forwards, I'd really appreciate it. It's lovely, but fucking score a goal.
Milner, Bobby Firmino on the right side of Liverpool's midfield now as he crosses the halfway line. Tries to play it through to Salah. It needed to be perfect, and unfortunately it wasn't.
It's a good ball, that fucking hell.
Yeah, Liverpool need to get back once again. Luckman, who's had Liverpool on
fuck
strings
off, you. Fed up
he's
with him
entered
now.
the field, yeah. Yeah.
Prick.
Well, this has been fucking shit.
Well, I'm as tired as Liverpool are playing.
Tielemans fouled. Free kick to Leicester on the halfway line. I think you preferred it without the sound, Chris.
Yeah, it's fucking shit, this. Near them, fucking singing Brendan Rodgers, Barmy Army. Fucking knobhead chant.
Fuck, just about come away with the ball, but it's Ravis just kicking the ball wildly forward.
You fucking knobhead. At least he's played on.
Right wing.
Go on. He's got him in space.
Man, cuts inside. Tries to curl it. Salah again. Still Salah.
Oh,
corner.
My God. I was
Corner,
just
well
hoping
done.
someone would lash a leg at him.
Yeah. Or
And
just
then
let him lash one at the ball. Like, fucking hell. 5 minutes. A goal down. Corner to Liverpool.
I
Far side.
reckon there's 10 minutes left. I reckon there's 5 minutes added on as well.
Yeah. At least, you know, the Vardy injury alone should add a sizable chunk to that. It's going to be the in-swinging again. Trent is up there. Salah's up. It's going to drop to James Milner.
Van Dijk's back stick. Matip's there as well.
Shot to Virgil van Dijk.
Didn't quite draw.
Oh, saved at the near post by Kasper Schmeichel. He did well to dig it out in the end. He just couldn't quite clear his feet. Gets the left-footed strike away, low, hard, and saved by the right-footed Kasper Schmeichel just inside the post. Conor McMullen's his whole team been awful with the super chat there. Again, going for the in-swing. He's going to check the position in the quadrant, which is, of course, absolutely fine because nobody understands how that rule works anymore. Trent, deeper one this time. Matip, it's gone over his head. He's tried to bring it down. He's kept it in play, though. He's going to try and buy the corner, and he's got to manage to a roundabout way. You got to throw in. Keita.
I'm not listening to that song anymore.
Keita, Shimikas. Trent's still over on that left-hand side. Tactical switch.
Turn the sound back on when we score.
Okay, Trent.
Which is coming now.
Salah. Milner.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, unlucky. Oh, unlucky. Shimikas.
Come on, boys.
Again, goal for the in-swinger, which we've had zero joy with in this game. Oh,
my God.
Mane.
That's 2 of the last 3
Got up.
in-swingers. We've won the header, though.
Yeah.
Mane then, Jota 2 ago.
It's just too much stretch there. In fact, Jota's probably in maybe a better position to. Yeah, he is as well, isn't
and
he?
He's a better header of the ball.
Yeah.
So. He knows it.
Yeah. Well, time.
Come on, we can do it!
Could very much do with Liverpool just finding something here. Digging deep.
Still time for 2. Come on, boys.
Oh, got a man down. The shout of "Get up, dickhead" from Sai in the production room. Yeah,
Sai has some of the best shouts.
Virgil just taking his man out, and of course, I mean that didn't
Down
score
forever.
one, to be fair. Yeah, he's back up.
Down forever. Again,
Minute and a half.
you know, in isolation you can lose to Leicester, but the way that everything's kind of gone against them, the way that they've been fucking conceding goals,
Yeah.
it's why this hurts so much.
Yeah. Well, we said there's no. I can't. It's mad. It's the thing. I can't understand how we cannot be beating Leicester. But also I can because hang on a second. Firmino, Matip have made another Matip run. Is Keita, Matip. Just give it to Keita. Does. Tries to feed it through to Bobby and gets in on the charge. Keita's into the box. He's twisting. He's turning. He's shooting. It's blocked the game.
Fucking hell.
Milner.
Hey!
Play on, says the referee. Vardy and Milner coming together.
How did Keita
Jota
get through there?
I know, it was brilliant, that wasn't it? Oh, Diogo Jota! Oh, he's tried to cut it back. Corner ball to Liverpool. Come on, Reds. We're into the final minute of normal time. Oh, Jesus. It's going to be another Trent in swinger. Liverpool, as Chris rightly points out, we've had a couple of lads get on the end of these, but done nothing to direct them towards goal. Let's see this time. Oh, yeah. Jota flicked on. It's another corner, though. They don't feel like planned corners, these. They feel like percentage corners. Milner's just rushed over there. He's just going to take it. 5 additional minutes on the board. Milner, one arm up. Stands it in there, punched away by Kasper Schmeichel. Naby's got a challenge on the edge of the area. Matip keeps it alive. Van Dijk heads it back in for no reason whatsoever. You fucking idiot. Trent fouls. Free kick to Leicester.
There's another minute on. Right, 9:16 when the foul happened. 90:16 even. I reckon 91 at least.
92 before they do, yeah. Well, they're showing it on the screen again now.
That one as well. Oh,
Decent
God.
chances
the
for
Mane
Liverpool.
one's the best of the lot.
Yeah.
Well, no, the penalty's the best of the lot. Oh, God damn it. We've created some fucking chances here, haven't we?
I mean, and not even tons, but it's just you miss a penalty and you miss a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. they're things that we've stuck away all season long. Leicester not done with this yet. Lookman on that left hand side up against Milner. Milner wins it, goes shoulder to shoulder and gets the free kick. And Lookman throws the ball away. Buckham. Alisson grabs it. He's going to have to get it quickly. Liverpool, we are into added on time. A minute played already. Milner. And I know we're managing for like a season and a busy period, and there's obviously deeper thinking that's gone on for this, but in hindsight, not having Jordan Henderson on the pitch and having James Milner on the pitch seems a fucking stupid idea. Keita. Mane now. Look how many Leicester players that are back. It's going to take something mega for us to get through this now. Milner again. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Come on, boys, try something a bit different.
Matip drops the shoulder, plays it to Keita.
He's going in the box, Matip.
Oh, he tries the reverse ball. Jota.
Oh, he's got a banger.
He's still got it though, Jota. He's still dancing with it. Tries
and
to turn it back across. And again, the back post.
Oh,
Alexander-Arnold.
Fucking got in!
Still up in the air. Oh my days. Virgil van Dijk to Trent. Liverpool have kept this chance going. Virgil, give it to Trent, mate. Oh, what are you doing? Fucking hell. Milner, ball into Bobby Firmino.
Come on.
That's what I mean. That's the game plan now, is stick it in hard and low and hope it sticks. Keita's wide left. Tsimikas is going to overlap him. He's looking for Mane inside the penalty area. He's got it. He needs to release the ball. He's found Salah. Oh, good defending again, Virgil. Snap reaction there. Come on, Liverpool. Well done, Keita. Tsimikas goes to the byline. He crosses it in. Headed away again. It's going to drop to Jota if he can actually control it. Can't. Puts Milner in all kinds of trouble. Manages to win it. Trent, Virgil, Keita. Come on, Liverpool. Just get a goal. Get a great turn from Mane. Gets the shot off corner again.
God, come on.
Jesus wept. This is a bit... Oh, Alisson's going up, blimey. It's a bit stupid, but like... We should have been doing a bit more of this with so many attacking players on the pitch, of kicking it to the feet of the good lads in the box. Alisson's up. I mean, I feel like we've gone to that well before. Alisson makes the run near post. It's not going to reach him this time. Matip headed over the bar. Going for a goal kick. Yeah. Just over a minute remaining. Can't see there being too much for Liverpool here. Rubbish. Bobby, is he just saying?
You headed my ear, man.
Saying, yeah, you headed my ear, you tit.
That's the problem. The strikers are fucking headed ears and not balls.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I nearly threw my pen at the telly then.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, Liverpool
Van Dijk's
forced
going
to
up,
go into the crowd there to retrieve the ball. 30
Come
seconds
on!
left. Maybe time for one more aerial bombardment. Yeah, Virgil's gone up. Milner smashes it up into that area. Van Dijk's looking for the flick on. Bobby challenges, drops to Keita, 10 seconds. Costas, you need to pass. He's going to have to go back to Milner for it. Milner, what? Why is he blown up? Full time, apparently. Don't get our full 5 minutes of injury time there. Michael Oliver.
Never mind the fucking 45 seconds we lost for a free kick.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Full-time whistle goes. Leicester 1, Liverpool 0. Smash and grab from the home side. Chris, I have to admit, at half-time, I didn't dream that this is the way this game of football would go.
No, we were talking at half-time, weren't we? And it was all about how Leicester would tire. It was fucking Liverpool that tired and ran out of ideas, wasn't it, to be honest with you? I think, the moment they scored, I don't think we saw what we'd seen in the first half again. You know, it just looked a little bit lackadaisical. When we were getting forwards, we kind of ran out of ideas. It's like we tried everything and didn't know how to break them down. Salah was just not in the game there. Mane was just not in the game enough. And when he was in the game, he wasn't good enough. To be honest with you,
we weakened the side with the substitutions as well.
Which is mad, isn't it? You're right, because when it's a game that you're going to throw your keeper up in the last fucking minute for, don't take off your captain.
Yeah.
Don't take off Fabinho.
I mean, they wouldn't have known that.
No, but if it's that game, if it's that fucking important, because I've seen us behind before and we've not thrown the keeper up in the last minute.
Yeah.
But it feels like that it's that important. You've given the keeper the nod. Like, I get Fabinho being on another yellow card away from getting a suspension and missing Chelsea and whatever, but I just don't think we were good enough when we conceded. For the first time, I haven't seen a positive reaction from the lads.
And all of it as well, it's... The Mane chance is just an absolute killer, and we just don't get. That's the one really clear cut opportunity we crafted in the whole game. You know, it was brilliantly worked. It was a great run. You know, Mane's in there, and you slot that, and it's not even it's a different dimension to the game. And I just don't feel like, I don't know whether that's a bit of a psychological kick. We missed the penalty already by that point, and then Mane misses that, and whether there's just a point where you just go, given how many men Leicester had back a lot of times, and look, it goes both ways. They had a severely depleted backline as well, so it's far from being Leicester's best backline. But I've seen worse teams with worse players stop Liverpool from conceding. We just haven't really seen it this season. It's just fucking dead frustrating, because we've been saying this all game. City demolishing them. I can't fathom how we've not managed to get more out of this game, given that we did them as well earlier in the week with a much weaker team. Crazy.
That's the thing that frustrates you, but that's what football is, isn't it? You know, you get people and they get angry. They become more than the sum of their parts as a team because of the way that they've been beaten by Man City, because of the way that they were knocked out at Anfield, because of the atmosphere at Anfield. It all rolls into what you're facing. We faced a side tonight who wasn't getting beaten. They weren't going to concede a goal, really. You know, Liverpool had to really do it. 21 shots, 4 of which were on target. That wasn't good enough. We had opportunities to get the ball on target and work Kasper Schmeichel a lot more than we did.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just one of those games where you're looking at it in terms of the title race, and you can't help but think 6 points is fucking huge now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there's very much that potential, isn't there? It's it doesn't look great in that regard. Obviously, I mean, the thing is, we will still have the game in hand, which still works in our favour, of course. But you know, you can't see. This is the problem, is it?
We're 6 points behind.
No, we will have. They will play again tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or whatever?
To go 9 ahead of us.
Yeah. You know, it's that thing is, which will feel devastating if they do that. Yeah, this is the problem with having title races in December. Is it's a miserable way to live life. Whereas
it's
Liverpool just
horrible,
need to.
But like the way that Liverpool and City can go on winning runs, they do start earlier than
Oh
they've
God,
had
yeah.
in the past.
Well, that exists. Yeah, it exists in the fear of that. Liverpool just need to get themselves back into the swing of things and just not worry about Man City. Maybe that's the thing that helps. But you're right. We've lived through too many seasons of Man City basically pissing it for us to feel like this is anything. There's no positive spin on this. There's no way you can go, oh well, it'll be okay because ... I mean, David Long's only positive here in the super chat is the good news is that might be the result that pushes the club to go all out and get Haaland. Like just to point out. I mean, and this is why I see no reason to be too downbeat on that, other than if you need Liverpool to win the title to be happy this season. Like if your entire life happiness hinges upon it, I can understand that will be devastating. Is Liverpool have been free scoring this season. We've been incredible in attack. We've been a brilliant team. I still contend with the 3 best sides in world football contain Liverpool. So when you do have a game where someone stops you, you have to kind of turn around and say, fair play to Leicester, because I thought they defended brilliantly, to be fair. You know, we didn't create clear-cut opportunities, because look how many last-ditch blocks, look how many men they get between us and the ball. It wouldn't shock me if we had a similar amount of touches in the box to what we have in games where we batter teams, but the amount of times that we just couldn't wriggle free enough to get a decent shooting opportunity or whatever, because we had, you know, particularly in that final run in. Yeah, it's annoying. It's a kick in the teeth.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think the subs were right. I think Jürgen got it wrong with the subs today. I don't think you if you have it again, you're not going to do the same thing again. I get that. Like, yeah. But you know, you said it during commentary, Paul, taking Jordan Henderson off seems a bit fucking baffling, to be honest with you. You also said about the 4 of them being on the pitch at the same time. I get it, you kind of have to roll the dice. But we were creating opportunities with the 4-3-3 and decent ones. Yeah. You know, we work Mane in. I'd rather have seen Jota moved over to that left-hand side and continue with the 4-3-3.
It's one of those decisions made, but all the hallmarks of, and again, you can't know this, of we might reap the benefits of this late on in January if we get through in the League Cup and we're still in the FA Cup and we win the league games that we've got in January, because we're clearly managing for the season, not for one game. But to your point, you know, we're in a world where every game feels like it's do or die. I've seen people with 15 minutes to go going, that's it, title done, season over and all that. I mean, it's fucking December. And listen, that's what Man City have done to us, because Man City is so good. They've made us all terrified of this. Like, it is like every game. It's like if you don't win every single football match, then you can't win the title, which is nonsense. Like, but I do understand the feeling behind it. It's Jürgen's trusted his squad there, and he's trusted the break glass option. But I said it during the game. That break glass option doesn't work for us yet. It doesn't work enough. It lacks someone between the lines to pick those balls. I think of Shaqiri last season doing that. Okay, maybe like the once when he played the ball through to Jota and he scored in one game, but it felt like you need a Thiago to activate that a little bit better.
It seemed odd to me, having now, you know, thought about it and considered it a little bit, because what you need is someone coming onto the ball and running forwards with it. What you don't need is Firmino coming out from a front 4 back to goal to then be trying to feed someone through.
No one's following him in that situation.
No,
which he does so well, and he normally draws people out. But great, they've got that many bodies behind the ball. It doesn't really matter. Well, when we look dangerous toward the end there, we did exactly that. Fire the ball into feet, Mane, and then chase and try and chase Jota in, or chase Keita in, or try and get people into the box.
The problem I think we had, to be honest, when we get the ball wide to Costas, I think it was mainly at the end of the game, you're standing the ball up into the centre and the lads are already there. There's not... Jota wins those because he runs onto them.
He needs to be perfect at that point, doesn't it?
When you're trying to just pick someone out from a standing jump, it's fucking difficult.
Everything about that, that last 10 minutes felt like we're just throwing balls into general areas rather than it being a measured series of actions that lead to things that we controlled outcomes. Thank you so much to Sheriff Usman with the super chat, and Brian Glow's been a member for 11 months. Hendo off confused me. We needed our captain badly. Yeah, as we've sort of kind of alluded to there, I think we're all in agreement over that one. Hindsight's an easy thing, isn't it? Joseph Mullings with the $5 Canadian. Salah missed the pen. Trent had a position for the goal. Matip doesn't tackle the goal scorer. Jota invisible, and this is Mane's fault. Okay, then. Well, no, I know I mean, look, we're talking about key moments in football matches. Liverpool got into positions to win the football match, and we also said Salah missing the penalties huge in that regard. But you can't. It's not Mane's fault. But the next best chance, when your best player misses a penalty, and then your next best attacking player gets into that situation, it adds pressure to the Mane thing. That Mane chance alone was enough of a chance for us to win a football match. And if you then don't take that, then it is on Mane. But it's not in a way that like Mane. We hate Mane now. It's just he missed a big chance. I don't think Salah misses that chance. Is the point? But then also, I don't think Salah misses penalties, and he very much did. Apologies, by the way, to everyone who thinks that the season's over. I've got an unfortunate thing to tell you that it's very much not. For better or for worse, it might mean we have to watch more games where we lose to Leicester, but I mean we won't, because now that's us done with Leicester. But or is it?
No, we've got them like next
we'll
month.
have them. Yeah.
I think we've got them like late Jan or early Feb.
Yeah. We've got more Leicester. At least they'll be at Anfield. Yeah, it is what it is. It's a shitter. It's a kick in the teeth. Moreover, because of course, we've now got to spend the next couple of hours talking about it and more tomorrow. Right, I'm going to be doing your reactions.
Come on, Brentford, fucking hell.
Yeah, honestly, I said this in the build-up. No expectation on it, but it wouldn't shock me if Brentford got something from City. But it would be doubly annoying, because that's how a lot of it's gone this season. Is when rivals have dropped points, we haven't been able to capitalise on it. Annoying. Really annoying. Right, I'm going to return very shortly with slightly better white balance for your reactions to this game. With your reactions to this game. So stay tuned and you can interact with me and give your thoughts on the game and any individual performances in the live chat. Chris will be back with player ratings, and then we're going to do the instant match reaction live over on Redmen Plus. So if you want to have a little bit more chat around it and and see how you feel about it, and hopefully ultimately feel a little bit better, worse or whatever, then we've got you covered with the IMR. So make sure that you tune in for that. That is over on the redmentv.com on Redmen Plus. If you sign up now, you can watch that show and everything else that we're doing over there, our little Liverpool streaming service like Netflix for Reds. I understand it's hard when it loses, but honestly, there's nothing quite as cathartic as watching and listening to the instant match reaction and the final word tomorrow. I guarantee you'll feel better about the whole thing by about midday tomorrow afternoon. But it sucks right now. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, right, stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. All the best, and up the slightly deflated Reds. There you go. Thank you so much for watching our free content here on YouTube. If you want to support what we do and also get an amazing wealth of additional Liverpool content, join Redmen Plus. If you join as a club legend here on there, you can get your name right there in that list. Anyway, up to you, but we hope you enjoy it on the redmentv.com.